the back. Accept the wretch for what's yet to be determined. Try to grasp the blunders of the past. Beams for the bunker built for sound structure. Puncture ground with that flat shovel spike. But before we do that, we should have some dinner. Clean up this clutter and take down the Christmas lights. Yeah, I guess it's come to this. Board up the windows with the bathroom doors. Batten down the hatches with the mattresses. Lay out a pillow on the concrete floor. It's probably best we cozy up in the basement. Expect the sky's loud crash to last. Feel the taste for canned beans and box raisins. And patiently wait for the clouds to pass. Yeah. Call the children, the sky's coming down. Earth shakes in the siren sound. Wake the ghosts up in their soul down. The driving empty and birds on the ground.
To say we live in a time of uncertainty, of course a gross understatement. Shifting geopolitical tectonic plates and climate change, not to mention a fucking plague. Plus don't forget the invasion of Ukraine, or Roe v. Wade under threat of being overturned. Fascism experiencing a global surge. Conspiracy theories propagating at crazy rates due to unchecked misinformation fanning the flames. Even optimists inclined to frown while they hit the bunker, cause the sky's coming down.
Call the children, the sky's coming down. Earth shakes in the siren sound. Wake the ghosts up in their soul down. The driving empty and birds on the ground. Strong winds, I feel it in the passages. Back up the duct tape, tweezers and bandages. Reaction in the line of every action. Waving those shiny things, bleeding distraction. Hugging out the rich, more powerful than destruction. Building up the bunches, making airlock construction. It's torturous, but it'll never take our souls. Crossing every intersection, making us whole. And they'll hang 'em by the guts till enough say no. Raising up the crowds till they all yell go. Yeah, they'll hang 'em by the guts till enough say no. Raising up the crowds till they all yell go. Call the children, the sky's coming down. Earth shakes in the siren sound. Wake the ghosts up in their soul down. The driving empty and birds on the
Fungal flesh eggs. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dice Size Tales. We are back after a little break, and we are on episode 6 entitled "The Cronus Breathes Again." I am Craig Darling. With me, as always, is my wonderful cast of players here, and we'll say hello to them in just a second. But before we hop into things today, just a couple quick blurbs we got for some stuff we got going on in the online space. You can find our first foray into the world of podcasting wherever you usually get your podcasts. No Silver Linings is a Call of Cthulhu podcast by Mark Corrigan of Shut Up Games and features 15 episodes of chilling horror set in Silvermine's Tipperary in 1919. You can also catch the Violet Madness returning to the Emerald Collective in podcast form. Episode 0 recaps the story so far and sets the scene for the adventurous quest to rid the land of Castonia of the magical disease known only as the Violet Madness. Episode 35, titled Old Wounds and Strawberry Macaroons, is available now on all regular streaming services. And episode 36 is well on its way, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Speaking of the online space, we also have Patreon. It is live. You can head over there by clicking the link in the chat over that way, or down below where you can find our link tree to links to all of our socials, our Discord, a little link there where you can, if you so choose, tip our wonderful techno mistress Kate, who is, as always, behind the scenes at this very moment. She's watching us right now. So, yeah, you can find all that down there. Speaking of the Patreon, depending on the tier you choose, you can receive original monsters, magic items, and maps to use in your games each month. And there will also be an opportunity to get early access to our podcast, discounts on select items at drivethrurpg.com, shoutouts on stream, and bonus content, as well as discounts on commissions from It's a Map and Lisheng Havi, formerly of Zorp's Art, who's responsible for all of the awesome Patreon art. We've also added a $1 tier for those folks who would like to show their support but can't quite stretch to the $5 or $10 tier. And if you don't quite have the coin to spare to pledge, fear not. You can still give our Patreon a follow and get a free original monster and magic item for your trouble and even more content on occasion. So make sure you stick around because we cannot wait to share all the gems in the Emerald Collection with you. Speaking of Patreon shoutouts, I love looking you in the camera when I do this, Dean. Dean, thank you for your continued fiduciary support. We appreciate you. We love you very much.
I love the word fiduciary.
I don't know what it means, but it's a good sounding word.
Right. Sort of monetary sense.
It's like onomatopoeia.
Yeah. It's no one's really sure what it means. We have a couple other little shout outs that I'm going to do halfway through when we come back from the break. Before we hop into things, we got a wonderful group of people that I'm very happy to reintroduce to all of you. I'm going to start directly below me. I'm going to go down D on Oliver here. Oliver, why don't you say hello, reintroduce yourself, your character, and let us know if you spent any experience points between now and the last session, what you might have spent that on.
Hello, my name's Roberto. I play Oliver, a very normal guy that has no ulterior motives whatsoever, despite what anybody else might think. He is in love with money and getting the job done. As for the points that I have spent, I have gotten 2 abilities. Let me pull that up again because I forgot what they were called. I've gotten Seen It All. I think everybody has gotten Seen It All at this point. And Spaceship Mechanic to help with repairing the ship.
Cool. Very good. Oh, and also, Roberta, don't forget to send me a message. Let me know what your hidden stash item is going to be for this session, whenever you have an idea of what that might be.
Yes, the literal asshole MacGuffin.
Can we even put it in a poll to the people in chat, and then they message the message Emerald Collective privately, and that rubber duck, give him a rubber duck.
Oh my god!
Just a suggestion. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
That is fun. I do like that. I'll leave that up to Roberto.
With sure, a note, why not? Where are my eggs?
So, chat, start suggesting what you think should be hidden, and Kate, you pick the funniest one. I think is the best way to do that.
But then you give him the real one, just 2 boxes. Yeah. Why not? What's behind box number 2?
Very good. Continuing our descent downward. Zool.
Hello, my name is Dana Lou, or you can call me Zool because there is no Dana, there is only Zool. And you can also find me now over on D8 Dungeon. In a couple of weeks from now, for every other Thursday, I will be on a new show called Emberlight Saga. It is a West Marches style game. So it'll be on every Monday. And so we'll be alternating between teams every other Monday. So there'll be somebody else next Monday, and then I'll be on the Monday after that. Lots of fun. It's kind of dark and the world has gone to shit and we're kind of helping out, and I'm also on the Nights Who Say Chill once a month on Critter XD's YouTube channel, and that's 5e. And I'm a former high school math teacher. Just, want to get to know you guys a little bit better, let you get to know me.
Aww.
Today, I'm playing... Today I am playing Tigraine Houston. She is the pilot of the Montero, which we are no longer on and is now drifting away from us. And and she is the de facto leader of this group. It's not like she really wants to herd these ducklings. It just kind of fell on her.
Man, she's good at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And any experience
Oh, and I
points that you
forgot.
might have
Yes,
spent?
I took Seen It All, which brought my resolve up
Of course you did.
from 3 to 4 because I've starting to see it all now.
Very good, very good. We're gonna flip over to the other side of the screen here with Carrick.
Hey guys, I am Carrick. I'm playing Damon Connors, who is the one of the Marines
Normal man.
on the ship, who has kind of recently been outed as not exactly being a biological life form. So it's kind of what he's up to now. Yeah, former kind of Black Ops operative within the Colonial Marines, has been assigned here because he doesn't fucking know. And you can catch me on Tuesday coming up, where I run the campaign Arcane Adventures in Andromedus, and also playing on a number of different games that are coming up here. That's kind of it.
Wonderful. Up again from there, we have Dino.
Hello, everybody. I'm me, the Wildcat. I'm Dino Bags, member of the Emerald Collective community, playing lots of different people in lots of different one-shots. You might know me from No Silver Linings. If not, go listen. I'm a DM for hire here in the local area of Tyrone, and I am running tables in the tabletop club that recently opened a year ago. It recently got its birthday last month, I think, which is pretty cool. Tabletop Adventures in Cookstown, Cafe Noir. Ooh. And a big shout out to Farish, by the way, you Floridian mental case. I am playing Nikolai Romanov, who likes free range eggs, but has lost them, and now that's the whole plot. That's all we're doing, nothing else. Why are they white? They shouldn't be white. And he's a Colonial Marine. Up until now, I thought he was the old dog, the old hound. You know, he has seen a lot, but ever since his underling, as he's seen it, in the other Marine turned out to be like a 50-million-year-old Highlander from space. He was able to just wrench a door open. He was like, okay, we got this. But I went for the experience points. I had 7. I used 5 to increase medical aid from 0 to 1. Because if my arm comes off again, I need to get the soda cream and a stapler.
This is true. Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, I'm the
What are
sharpshooter.
the odds of that happening again, though?
110%.
I took Haymaker so I can hit things harder.
Nice.
Hello, Maker. But yeah, that's me.
And
13
last
dice
but
Haymaker?
certainly not least, the return of my sweet boy, our resident engineer, Keith.
Hello, how's it going? Russell's back now, Captain. What's going on? Hello, thanks for having me back. I have indeed been absent for a couple of episodes, and I'm delighted to be back for this one. I don't know what else to say. Just such a pleasure being here with all these beautiful people. I haven't had a chance to look. Well, I have had a chance, but I haven't looked at things to upgrade Russell. So Russell is just the same as he ever was for now. And maybe I will get some more stuff if he lives to see episode 7. Maybe we'll give him a few boosts. But Russell has been hanging in the background for the last few episodes, so he hasn't really come out to shine yet, but he will soon.
Well, we're all so happy to have you back. Yeah, I know I am for sure. And yeah, as I said at the top of the stream, I am Craig, and I'm your mother. And as your mother, I just want to say, like,
My mommy.
you know, we've all got a lot on our plates, and it's a weird sort of time to be alive right now. But you know, if your plate's feeling heavy, don't be afraid to set it down for a minute. You can pick it up later, because rest isn't really a reward, right? It's just kind of like a part of being alive. So, like, be sure to take care of yourselves, friends. Outside of Dice Size Tales, you can find me playing Andira, the Shadar-Kai Warlock in Rebirth of the Graven King. There's a monthly stream with GM Dave. And you can find me on Instagram if you care to give me a follow at Craig, and then the number 7, and then the last name Darling. When I'm not here doing the nerd stuff with you wonderful folk, I'm on the road with my band Mice on the Hurricane, some amazing 13-piece brass funk beast. And if you care to check that out, wherever you can find your music online. But yeah, enough about me. Let's hop back into things for today.
He's also a pretty good chef.
I've been known to throw a thing or two together.
Pot noodle with a rose in it.
But when we last saw the crew of the USCSS Montera, you were all forced to abandon the Cronus's reactor deck after your encounter with those strange alien things lurking in the dark ended up with Nikolai bleeding out, his arm ripped off his body, and the only chance to save him was to get him back to the Montera's medical pod. But halfway home, Mother broke the silence with a chilling announcement to all of the crew. Warning, displacement drive malfunction, cascade failure imminent, fusion reactor overload in T-minus 30 minutes. With the clock ticking, you pushed through sealed bulkheads and failing systems until you reached the Montera's reactor core. Oliver managed to stop the overload, barely. The ship survived, but the price was steep. The reactor is fried, and only the most basic life support systems remain online on the Montera for the moment. With no other options, you turned back to the Cronus. Its medbay became Nikolai's only hope. Inside, you found one med pod still intact, though occupied by one of these abominations, bisected, this viscera fused to the walls of the machinery that it's contained in. You purged the creature, cleaned the pod, and after some time of tense surgery, Nikolai's arm was reattached, damaged, but saved. With your crewmate stabilized, you returned to the Cronus's primitive mother mainframe after restoring power. Tigraine and Oliver coaxed more power through the ship's systems, lights flickered, heat returned, the air system sputtered to life before grinding to a halt, and Mother began her diagnostics. The Cronus was sent to an uncharted world, Draconis 26, 73 years ago. The mission succeeded until something went catastrophically wrong. The ship fled the surface, losing a large amount of its crew in the process, and according to Mother, only 5 survivors remain in cryo still alive. The Cronus itself is still far from spaceworthy. The air scrubbers need repair, the bridge's piloting systems are offline, the engines and comms array require external work, a spacewalk along the hull is going to be required to achieve those. And that's sort of where we return now, with all of you in and around Mother's mainframe on Deck A of the Cronus. It's waking up, its secrets are waking, and the 5 sleepers may not be the only things waiting to open their eyes. What happens next, friends?
I remember that the last thing I did was jerry rig my company provided iPad
Yes.
to the system. So although there's no voice modulation, we're able to communicate from a distance with this mother.
Yeah.
I remember we were debating on whether to do the air scrubbers shaft with Keith, since it's upstairs and we were upstairs already. We were already at the. Is the second floor the top or the bottom floor?
A is top.
Deck A is the top floor, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't know if it was like A, B, C or A, B, C.
I get stuck in the alphabet as well, lots of times.
Yeah. Once D comes, I can't figure out what comes next.
Oh my!
multi-layered joke. He wasn't able to handle it.
Nikolai
We have
is
10 minutes to the watershed.
Nikolai's just watching. Nikolai's just watching the corners here. Shouting over at Damon. So can you like target things a little quicker? What about something that's moving? Is it like you like go to na? You get little things in your eyes, like targeting reticles, or you just see, RBG or GB, KGB.
I do not know how to really answer that. I do have targeting software, kinda.
Do you play with it sometimes? And when you kill something, you get like a point and go, look at me, play a little music.
No, I do have a counter. Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
It's like right in the top corner of my vision. It also counts my ammo. It's pretty useful. It's why I never run out. If you haven't noticed.
No, I've noticed just praying, but I didn't hear you say
run out.
Well, there's always a day for that, but I mean, keep an extra ammo pouch in your pocket, because if you lose them, you're not getting mine.
Many.
If you can do it with one bullet, you shouldn't do it with three. No, it's the saying. If, by the way, your voice box has stopped working, maybe we can get the people to look at it.
If I run out of bullets, I can just pretty much rip whatever it is in half, probably. So, I mean,
yes, I'm not going to charge things. You can get the car door this time.
Yeah.
Yes, but keep an eye on your sector over there. I'll keep the left corridor. Keep an eye on that one, and I'll look down to the sensor. See if there's any movement other than us moving about and the voices in my head.
All right. Down, check your motion sensor, and you're not getting any pings at this moment. Could you give me a supply roll for your motions tracker?
Yes, you can indeed, my sir.
So just as a reminder, I know it's been a minute, your motion tracker will have a number beside its power,
it has 5
power rating.
Beside it.
So you roll 5d6. If you roll any 1s, your total power goes down by 1.
All right, give me this. Give me that. Skibbity bibbity flippity flop. 5d6.
Very good.
We got 17.
You got that Duracell in there.
Yeah, this thing has got the bunny inside it. Look, his tail. Yeah.
Awesome.
Meantime, I look over to Oliver and say, okay, well, I see that you've hooked up your PDAT like you wired it in. So if you need to check on something later on down the line, I have a lesser version of that called the Siegs and Systems Diagnostic. If you need to check something, just let me know. I've got it here in this thigh pouch.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, so I knew we were talking about leaving the people in the pods until later. I did think that maybe when we go over to, before we go in to do the scrubbers, the cryopod chambers are right there. Maybe we could go in and look and check the diagnostics on the outside to see if the people inside are in fact still living, if we can tell anything about that space without opening it.
I think the other session we learned that one of the cryo stations was still operational.
Yeah, cryopod 1 with 5 in it. But I thought maybe we could pop in there and we could see what we want to see, because remember when we put Nikolai into that, med pod, it had something alive in it, but it wasn't a person anymore. So we might want to just go look to see what's in there see what we can see without opening them. What do you think?
Let's look inside without looking inside.
All right.
I mean, it's got little windows,
Should we do that first, or the air scrubbers first?
It's right beside the air scrubbers. We could just go have a look and then go do the air scrubbers, leave them alone, whatever we find. But I'd rather kind of know what's there a little bit than not.
I'm just worried that opening the door will attract something to that room, and then these people are defenseless towards an attack.
I mean,
excuse me.
I mean, the door was locked to us without our cards before. I don't see why they would be.
Well, you saw those aliens. They were strong enough to rip steel apart.
Thank you very much.
if
Even-
we open the door, it could tell them something's here. You know.
They've waited 70 years. They can wait, a little bit
Yeah.
longer.
And they're probably, suffering from some side effects. Anyways, could be a mercy. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
the
feel
human.
really
I
bad
do not.
when have
I
to
don't
wake-
know how the human body reacts to that long and grow.
I'm gonna feel really bad when I have to wake somebody up with a fuzzy lamp.
Huh?
Okay, I'm guessing nobody else gets that reference.
No.
So I'll keep it short,
Sounds
but somebody
terrifying.
was no keep to keep it short. Somebody was in like a coma for like however long, and he had a dream where he had an entire life, kids, a job, a wife, and everything, and he didn't know he was dreaming until one day he saw a fuzzy lamp, realized it was a dream, and woke up realizing that none of it was real.
That was in
Oh.
Quantum Leap.
That's
Yeah.
true story? That sounds like the plot of a
That was in Quantum Leap.
movie or something.
100% that was in Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember where the story comes
Star
from. It might be real, it might be not, but I heard that story before. So I
By
was
the way.
referencing that.
I'm enjoying the fact that
Cool.
you referenced Nikolai Steele. Good man.
He meant the alien.
No,
You got
the
it.
alien
no,
ripped me
it's
off.
just-
Nikolai's loving it. Good man yourself. Yes. Ego point 15.
All right, Russell. The
Yeah.
air scrubbers are on. The shaft for the air scrubbers is on this floor. We need to get in there and replace the filters in there. We heard it trying to turn on. Could be something jammed in there in addition to being bad filters. So this is your deal. What do you think we should do?
Well, I'll head down and take a look. Pop them open, see what the problem is. And, fix whatever we need fixing.
All right. Is there a place where can we find some more filters? Can you find out from the Chronos mother? Type it in or whatever, or
Aye,
Voi-
leave it be.
voice to
yeah.
text.
Russell is going to log into Mother and start accessing simple low-level stuff like maintenance logs, where these filters are. I just watched Apollo 13 last night, so is this going to be like a
Nice.
round filter in a square hole kind of situation? And what materials is Russell going to be dealing with? Gonna just log in.
Can you
get
be
that
a
information, please, and thank you.
Comtech roll?
A Comtech roll, holy god. It's been so long. How does this game work? My Comtech is 0, so let's click on that. Ooh, still got a
Very good.
success.
You're able to find that there are replacement filters kept in the storage rooms on deck B, just down the junction that you're right in front of, and then it's like a quick turn to the west, and then there's some storage rooms there that you can find the replacement parts that you need, rather.
Copy that. Russell's right, I'm away. And it's gonna
Well, you're not
potter
going
off.
alone. Nobody goes alone.
I look at the captain and be like, yeah.
I think
bye.
we all go. We all
Happy
go.
days, follow me.
I'll be following behind Russell, keeping my eye on the scanner, grumbling about
is-
my eggs.
This where you were referring to, Craig? Or sorry.
I will put you on. It'll be on the next map over, so I'll put you down there.
No, the
Oh, right,
junction's
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Next
Yeah.
map over.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, we have to go up to the next level. That's fine.
Go down to B.
Hey, we're third in the English-speaking TTRPGs.
That's
category.
amazing.
Nice.
That's so great. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Bringing you
Because-
down to deck B here. It's just a quick climb down the ladder into junction B1. You know the storage is just off to the west from there. Oh, we got multiple guys on
Oh
here.
my god, there's multiple peoples
They're
here.
gone now.
Doppelgangers. Kill them.
Bye bye.
Russell,
Yeah, gone
it's,
now.
it's on
It's wiped
site
from
with
the
doppelgangers.
census.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not on site.
One Oliver's bad enough. Kill the other.
Yeah.
How do I tell which one's the real one?
Doesn't
Russell,
matter.
can you roll me a d6, please?
Ooh. Russell can roll d6s. That is
The
my
D6.
capability. Hot one.
Oh,
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Well, very
Excellent.
bad.
This is my skills, you see.
No, it's good. It's good. Generally, you're going to want a lower result than a higher one anyway. So you make it down to deck B, and it takes you a couple minutes to get over to the storage areas, and you pretty quickly find what you're looking for. I'm going to let this cat out because it is screaming.
imagine you
Is that
seeing
the
him
se-
coming back
is that
to the
sexy
table like this.
cat? I've been watching
Dog.
some older streams. Is that the sexy cat, the one who like
Lies on the
lounges?
bed, giving it the whole
Yeah.
paint me like your French girls.
Potentially.
Look at me, I'm strawberry blonde. Go for it.
Jesus.
What's the cat's name? I need to know.
Juniper.
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 Very nice.
Looks like a juniper. Whatever that means, but it does.
It's a flower.
I know what a juniper is. I just mean whatever like that. Oh.
What a lovely cat.
Amazing.
While you're over in the storage areas, would you just kind of be going in for, like, you know which one of these storage modules it's in? Would you just go directly for what you're here for, or would you look around a little bit?
Russell is a business, all about the business, so he's heading for what he needs, grabbing the bits he
Perfect.
needs, and heading back. Because getting the CO2 down is, you got to get these jobs done ASAP. Because if you put them on the back burner, if you put them on the long finger, next thing there's aliens chewing your head off, and you never got to lowered CO2. So everything needs to get done as soon as possible, unless there's a reason for it not to be done.
But to be fair, with the high CO2 content, you're going to get lightheaded and you're going to fuck up your other jobs. So it only makes sense.
There you go, you see.
Logical. You
So-
flesh bags have that setback.
So do we
This is it.
access the air scrubber shaft from? Can we access it from this level? I mean, I know it goes through the whole, like every layer probably, but can we?
Yeah,
access
it is.
Go from
I'm
this
gonna
area.
say shaft a lot here, just so everyone's
Yeah.
aware. So yeah,
Do
the
your
air
shot
scrubber
every time.
shaft kind of extends like the entire height of the ship. You would know just off of like your kind of base knowledge of how air scrubbers work is that the bottom of it is filled with water, and that water through electrolysis kind of charges the air scrubbers in there and gets the actual carbon filters themselves running. So the bottom of it
Damn
is
right.
filled with this kind of electrified water. But then decks B and A, it should be like, you're not going to be like swimming right away. You're going to be on this like ledge that'll be a little bit more easy to move around. You shouldn't need to go that far down to do the repairs anyway.
But where's the access point?
Through maintenance shafts on all of the decks. They all have ways. It's kind of enough for like one person to move through at a time, kind of single file. It's pretty tight.
Onto a ledge in a big, tall, thin.
This kind of wraparound ledge. Obviously, no railings.
I was
for
just
sure.
going to say.
They got
Precarious,
the Death Star engineers to design
Yeah,
this one,
exactly.
and
Oh, we had
No
magnets.
railings in this place.
I want somebody to go in there with Russell if he encounters some Xeno whatever in there.
Nikolai's
What?
taking
Ocean.
point.
Yeah, no ocean.
I'm assuming I would have took my wee car door with me in some capacity or something.
I
did.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Did we not
put it
use
on
the
your
shield
back.
to block
No,
something?
we didn't. We used the piece of metal that I
Ah.
brought from
Oh
the
yes,
Montero.
yes, I was
And
going
you
to
put
block
it
up
on
the
your
vent.
back.
Yes, it's on me back. So yeah, I'll have it up with the rifle over the bit and looking through the slot, taking point with the sensor on my forearm.
Yeah,
Alright,
so I
so
think
we-
Russell
we
can like
need to-
pop the
we're
panel
further
off
down.
with his maintenance jack, and then like stand to one side. Nikolai can stick his head in, so that Russell's not sticking his head in first, and you can look up and down the shaft, pointing your little gun around.
Before I do that,
torch.
I've gotten a
Hey, his
sensor.
gun is averagely sized. Okay,
The
we don't abide by that.
Oh,
shit
gun,
here.
but it fires big.
Anything
bullets.
that gun's kind of big.
Listen, size doesn't matter.
There's
It
a big
takes
bang
a
out
long
of a
time to
small
get.
gun.
There's no. Is there any motion from this shaft?
Should we
Need to
all
know if
move
there's
down there
anything about
on
this
the map?
shaft I need to inspect further.
yeah, feel free to kind of move down there. But as
yeah,
so we
yeah,
can
yeah.
see where everybody is
There
in
we
case
go.
something pops up.
Access shaft. Which one is it? It's down there. Sure,
It's like in the middle. Yeah.
There. Okay.
Yeah, right over here.
All right.
Um, You do read 2 pings of movement as you're making your way towards the access to the scrubber shaft.
And not counting us, because I'm assuming if they're in front of me, they're
Yeah,
all
not counting you guys. Two unknown sources of
okay.
movement.
I'm gonna tell everybody, stop, halt, wait, don't fucking move. And
Question.
are they
One of
moving?
them,
Like,
one of them is to the east of you somewhere, probably 50, 60 feet to the east. And it's moving kind of parallel with you. It's not moving towards you, whatever it is.
okay,
And then you sense another kind of fainter ping, kind of at the limit of your motion tracker's effective range. And it's kind of to the south, and it feels like it's probably down a deck or 2.
okay. Damon, we have one target to the east, and we have one lower decks. Same direction further south. Eyes open. Safety's off.
One to the east is probably either in the mess hall or the bordering hallway, so keep an eye on this vent because that's its easy entrance.
Were any of them in the air scrubber shaft
Could be.
that you saw?
Are they like? Can tell if they're close enough or they're just far out?
Hard to tell. Probably not in the shaft itself.
In the walls. They're in the walls.
They're in the
Maybe.
walls.
It's game over, man. It's game over.
I do stick my head in. But I'm gonna knock the. No, I'm not gonna knock the thing. Maybe that was the last time. Yeah. Am I safe that I know that the air scrubbers themselves are empty of these things, or at least there's nothing moving in there?
You're confident that there's nothing moving around in
Yeah.
there right now.
And just to tacky it up, these sensors only work if something's moving, or does it pick them up if it's just sitting there? If something's motionless, if it's a motion tracker?
No, if something's sitting still, it's not going to pick it up.
There's definitely ninjas in this ship. Yeah.
Oh, that means that's not good because they could be everywhere and we just wouldn't know. Shit.
It could be any
All
one
right,
of us.
look at all of the vents around us. Don't forget to look up and down. Look all around.
And Nikolai,
Are any of them disturbed?
up, down, turn around. We'll be turning the bit around.
Take an observation roll from anyone taking a look at the vents.
I'll do it.
While they're rolling, I wouldn't have seen the big milky white figure that came through the air vent while I was fighting with the one against the wall. I got my arm ripped off.
Yeah, it probably was described to you at some point.
Yeah, but I
you
don't
probably
know.
Didn't have eyes on it.
Yeah. The milky white one, whatever that creepy thing came through the walls, I presume it's hunting us. That's what I would do at least.
The
One success observation.
One success. Oliver, also one success. Very good. As far as you can tell, all of the vents in here are undisturbed. There's a couple places where they're like kind of bent in or out as if something had like slammed up against it, but they're intact and in place.
If I had any bullet casings left over, obviously I'm a good marine, I would have been picking them up. I want to put something on these vents that if they open, that they just fall down. Anything.
Just so that it makes like a loud.
Like, if I had a glass, I would. Benson contract. It would slide off and smash, or bullet casings would tinkle on the ground. You know what I mean? So I'd know they're fucking there.
Mm-hmm. The vents might have enough of a lip to stand 2
bullet casings to let them
couple
go.
Of bullet
Ting, ting,
casings on the top of them.
Spent ones, obviously. I'm not making an ammo roll, Craig.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if we want to be certain, if I remember correctly, you said the water on the bottom is electrified when it's working, right?
Yeah, the electrolysis machines kind of charge the water, and that's what powers the shaft itself.
So a lot of living creatures, at least organic ones that we've seen, on Earth and shit, require water to survive, or moisture. If there is something down there that's not moving, what we could do is turn it on real quick, even though it won't work, to electrify the water and possibly sterilize whatever's in there before we go in.
This is where he's exercising his big scientific brain. I like this.
Yes.
Well, that depends. Like, what if their carcasses don't carry a current? could be naturally insulated. We don't. These things are fucking weird.
Well, it's like a
Could be.
pistol. I'd rather have one and not need it.
Yeah.
Oh
Need it
yeah,
and not have
I'm
one.
just saying, don't expect.
Give it
that
a try.
worked. Yeah, I'm saying try it, but don't
Yeah.
let your guard down.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. I just wanted to say, like, we could try.
Here, I'm gonna hand over my smaller CSIN comm unit to you, and it's like a +2 to your comtech rolls.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, so I get a +2 on top of everything.
Yeah, an additional +2 to your comtech rolls. Yeah.
See the way
All
Craig
right,
slipped in there. Not
so
everything, just the
I
content.
roll a lot of.
Oof.
Ooh.
Push it.
Oh, no. You can push
I'm
it
not
if
a
you
coward.
push.
I'm not a
Push it
coward.
real good. Yes, lad.
I'm not a coward.
Yes. Love it. Using your iPad, you're able to communicate with Mother and gain access to some of the basic functions of the air scrubber shaft. And immediately you notice it is already powered up. When you restored power to the reactor, it likely started at least the base functions in here. So that water is already going to be electrified.
Okay.
We're really worried about it, Nikolai. You could drop a grenade down there.
No,
Well, we could
no.
just throw a
That would
flare
damage
down.
it more.
How have you got
If we
this
throw in
far
another
in life?
flare, that'll light up the shaft all the way down, and we'll see if there's anything there. If there's anything there, you can shoot it. And
We have flares.
get this up and running.
We have flashlights. Just
We could light it up. I'm not going to shoot the grenade into the water and make blow up and that the ship. How am I going to get home?
Fair enough.
I need to get to the farming market and get another 12 free range.
Well, I popped this
Nikolai,
open,
I
Captain.
trust you. Let's go.
I mean, we could throw a grenade. Don't want to shoot one.
Captain
Yeah,
says,
okay.
let's go.
Yes. Captain, give an order. Let's go. Let's go check
Let's
this
go.
water out.
Russell's going to take his maintenance jack out and start undoing the panel to the air scrubber shaft. Once that's done, he will lift panel off and take out a torch and shine it into the...
Blinded by the light.
You can see the shaft continues forward for about 5-10 feet at most. Enough room that you don't quite have to like get all the way down on all fours, but you kind of have to crouch through to get through. On the other end of
Oh, there's a
that
5 or
maintenance-
10 foot tunnel to get into the shaft, is it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a maintenance vent that leads into the air
I
scrubber
know what you're
shaft.
saying. Cool, yep.
Inside the
On the
shaft
oth-
is a cavernous, yeah?
It is. You can see the other end of it. It is lit in there. Already you can hear just like the rumbling of these massive churning machines that are powering the shaft itself. It's very loud in there. Every once in a while you see this stray sort of little like arc of electricity fire up from the water and like strike a wall, which is insulated against it. This is a kind of normal thing in the air scrubber shaft, and the way that the condensation kind of builds up in the shaft, it kind of rises to the top and comes down as almost this sort of like gentle, almost rain. And there's a lot going on, like at least sensory in terms of like sensory things as you're looking down there, but nothing jumps out at you. There's no immediate threat necessarily.
I'm inclined to go before him as Nikolai, but as Dean, I want to push him in.
As Nikolai. No, I think the agreement was Nikolai would go in first.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
especially, sorry, I thought we took a panel off and we were just like stick your head in and looking.
I like the
down at
diplomacy there,
If
Keith.
there is a tunnel, if there is a tunnel to go down there, then absolutely, yeah. Happy to let
Nikolai clean
and then
in
once
first.
he kind of gets into the main vertical tube, you said there's like a little kind of, I'm visualizing like a meter wide catwalk that runs the
Exactly, and
the
it
inside
runs
of the
along
lid.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire perimeter of this octagon-shaped room.
And it's very ambiently lit, and there's dramatic
Yeah.
water falling, and there's sparks of electricity. Oh man, I'm fucking loving it.
I'll leave
In
the
we go. Come on,
I'll leave the
Nikolai.
metal shield behind me. Our magnetic boots, are they earthed? Can, like, if we're standing on those things and that electric that spins about the place, am I going to come out? Even though I'm bald, I'm going to have a fro.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
Um,
a little bit more volume.
Beard
Beard
go-
goes.
How far over or how far up from the bottom from the level of the water? Like, I visualize we're looking like maybe 50 meters down at this stuff going on, or is it like 10 meters below?
Yeah, from where you're at, as you kind of walk into the shaft proper, you see a fair distance up to deck A and kind of where the shaft itself kind of terminates. And as you look down, about the same distance down, maybe 20, 30 feet or so, you can see like the surface of that water, and every once in a while, this like ripple of electrical arcs that kind of come up and out of it and strike against the walls at these weird angles.
Class. Russell,
It's a bit of a fall.
Nikolai's ear.
Right.
Don't fall down.
I mean, it wasn't top of my to-do list, but, you know, I'll stroke it off. I'll replace it with tomatoes, maybe.
I feel my responsibility to let you know, as you enter this chamber, there's a couple mechanical things, because it's very noisy and it's kind of it'll be difficult to hear anything when you're in there. Your observation rolls will get a -2 modification while you're in the shaft, and because of the real risk of electrocution in here, any failed skill roll in here results in an immediate attack, like an electrical discharge kind of thing.
I'm feeling love already.
Yeah.
Are there any? I'm assuming with that being planned, are there any hand holes about here that are earthed? So if I do get shocked, I'm just holding on to. You know, if somebody's like if you're ever building a computer back in the old days, you would put a copper wire around your wrist onto the radiator, so you're not frying it. Yeah, you wouldn't fry any.
If you're working in like really fancy labs, they have
you're earthed.
Or if you're working with electronics, you've got like cables to actually earth static electricity.
So is there a handle around that?
I used to wear one of those when I was repairing phones and whatnot at my old job.
I would just assume in a spaceship such as this, it might have big.
Well, that doesn't sound like much fun, does it?
No, no.
That sounds like let's all play a nice, safe game if no one dies.
I will say that there is.
I nearly died like 3 times at the one go.
You did lose an arm.
So Craig, what do I need to roll to push him in?
You're outside. There's only 2 of us in here.
Well, actually, first you need to fail an empathy roll, which for you should be pretty easy.
I'm going in.
I don't think I can succeed one.
I'm going in.
I have no dice.
Russell's going in. Nikolai's going in. Okay.
Yeah, Nikolai's away, and I'm scouting it for him, so he's not getting fried. If I get mowed, it's part of the job description, but I want the place to be safe first. If I don't think it's safe, I'm like, get out of here, tool boy.
All right, can you give me an observation roll, please?
Do observation. Right over the boom. Success.
So the catwalk that is all the way around the perimeter of this room is intact. It doesn't seem to be damaged. The machinery at the bottom of the shaft seems to be in pretty good working order. There's no real issue that you can see there. You don't see any creatures hiding out. The vents seem intact. As you kind of looking, you can see the carbon filters. They start on this B deck, and then there's more of them on deck A. They are all like just caked with decades of grime and mold, and most of them will need to be replaced. There's 6 of them in total, 3 on this deck and 3 on the deck above.
Okay. Hey, Russell, it's safe to come in. What's your footing?
Copy that. Russell pops in.
Look at the funny stuff in the walls. How long do you think it's been here?
Well, you said she was here for about 70 years, wasn't it?
Well, I don't mean to flex my tiny marine brain, but I'm wondering if it's got anything to do with the fungal fellows outside. Could it be, this is in the air? If we turn these things on, it may extrapolate across the ship.
Mother, what would I know about that? Is there a likelihood of that happening? That we do the opposite and end up not filtering the air, but actually like spreading? If this is, like, I'm not saying if Russell knows if this is a resistant fungus, but if it is, what would I know about the filtration system? Then it would.
filter system.
You would know the filters and like their whole systems are localized to the air scrubber's shaft. All of the cleaning of the air gets done here, and once the air is clean and it leaves this shaft, it's just kind of pushed through the vents. So, as long as you're able to, like you're not immediately seeing like any of these fungal growths in here. But like I suppose if some were to kind of release those spores and then get carried into the vents, I mean, it's possible, but you're pretty sure you could pull that off without that happening.
I'm gonna rub my eyes because of the. You know what I'm talking about. No, he doesn't know. No, Keith doesn't know. After my encounter where my arm and all got ripped off, I was seeing wee dots in the eyes, and I've told everybody I'm like, if I turn into mushroom guy, shoot me in the face.
Right. Well, if you're feeling a bit nervous, maybe you should pop back out. Now there's no aliens here or nothing. We don't want you falling down into the.
Well, I'm not. I have it.
Water.
I might have an infection from a mushroom. I'm not nervous.
Okay, well, keep that to yourself. We'll get these filters changed
Right.
out.
Fair enough. Hurry up, or I'll lick your eyeballs.
Right, that's enough of a threat for me. Russell's going to start switching out filters.
Okay. Before we
So
get to
Nikolai
that,
has
the
athlete's
three of
foot.
you out in the hallway, what are you up to at this time?
Damon's just keeping watch. Just kind of, would Nikolai have taken we have a spare motion sensor, so he
I
probably would be...
left my shield on the motion sensor behind. I had to crawl through.
We actually have 2 motion sensors.
Yeah.
Well, then I took the motion sensor with me and left the shield behind.
Yes,
That's
Damon's probably like routinely checking in with whoever has the second motion sensor, and then just keeping an eye on the direction that those 2 dots were in.
Why don't I take the south part of the hallway with the motion sensor and just kind of, keep that going to see if, and point it to the east, kind of see if every now and then check to see if that thing has moved to our east, since it might be on our level. And you
I mean, if it's showing up at all, it's moving. So,
right, but I'm saying, is it still over there? Is it closer? Is it, whatever. But and Oliver, if you could hand in the clean filters, pull out the fouled ones. Since you're in the middle. You're in the middle there.
I thought he was going to say, I'm going to get my hands dirty.
He's got extra gloves. He's got
I'm not
extra
going to
gloves.
touch the dirty ones. I'm not going to touch the dirty ones.
No, but you have extra gloves. If you could just pull them out and lean them against the wall.
We have somebody that's immune to it right here.
yeah, but
Do
my
we?
job is to make sure you don't get eaten.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to be patrolling,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You have
But
gloves, and you have a
if I start
suit.
becoming fungal, it's your fault.
No,
have
it's
a
your
suit.
well,
Quit being a sissy.
it's your fault we're here in the first place. So it's actually still your fault.
Don't know about that one.
I do.
Okay, we can have a conversation about this in a minute. Let's get going.
Fine, whatever.
Antagonize
conversation is being generous.
Antagonize my rival. I'll take that XP point, Craig.
We will be having a conversation about that. Yes.
Beautiful. Tigraine, as we're sorting out the situation out here, you do clock movement again on the motion tracker. Again to the south, again faint. Not getting any closer though. Seeming to be moving to the east. And then that ping that was at the east, you see it reappear for a second and then it disappears again.
In the same sort of area on that side of the ship.
Maybe a little closer than Nikolai described it earlier.
Okay.
Not significantly closer.
Hallway now.
Damon, could you kind of do a little bit of a loop around and check that hallway, see if anything's actually in the hallway? It might be in the vents, but
Damon physically can't feel fear, so of course he will.
Yeah.
Beep, beep. I would not do that, but he doesn't care.
Don't forget to look up.
He's not a human. He doesn't have the irrational thing to not look up, so he
Just
is
don't
looking
answer-
all the way.
Just don't answer the telephone. Sorry, wrong universe. Sorry.
Check
Is
those
this door
corners, check those
open?
corners.
He's checking corners.
That door, yes, it is open, but because some of you passed through it, a session or two ago.
Okay, I'll step in. Any sort of signs of something having been here? Claw
There's a
marks,
little bit of
scratches, you know?
There's a little, yeah, I was gonna say there's like a little bit of damage to the walls here. Looks as though there was a firefight of some sort. There is a vent at the other end of this hallway to the north that wasn't previously pushed off the wall, but now is. And leaving the sort of entrance to this air duct.
Now, is that the square with the circle in it? Is that can you ping kind of what you're talking about? Is
Right,
that
the diamond right above it.
okay? That's an air duct vent. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to shine my torch around it.
And you see, air shaft, but this strange sort of grayish, almost like blood, as if like something moved through here that was bleeding.
The one we fought earlier.
Yeah, we injured it. You did.
For flip's sake.
Now, I'm going to ask, because I mean, I think we all know what that effect that kind of blood has on things, but like,
Don't spoil anything.
No, we don't.
does it seem to be smoldering at all?
You've already asked that.
No, no, it doesn't. Yeah,
I-
it's
I-
not.
Smoldering. Is the alien giving it one of them?
Blue steel.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
All right. Are you going to stay over there and keep an eye out? I'll watch this
I'll be
side.
coming
You
back.
watch that side.
No,
Or you're
I'll
coming
be
back.
coming back. Yeah, I'm doing a loop.
Do you want to? I was going to say. Otherwise, do you want to cover it up?
I don't think making noise here is a good idea.
Okay. Got it.
It's hurt though, and you know,
Okay.
if it bleeds, we can kill it.
While all of this is
Nice.
going on, have I been
Wrong
handed
movie.
a single- have I been handed a
Google.
single,
Same universe, though.
filter yet?
What's the matter, Damon? Captain got you pushing
What
too
we're
many
talking
corners.
about?
Yeah,
While he was doing his patrol and Tigraine was doing hers, did they hand over any of the filters yet?
I would have assumed that they would have went in with Russell. No.
Oh, we only needed 3 to go in, but they need to hand out the bad ones.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, yeah.
They told
Oh,
me to
okay,
do.
yeah.
Yeah. So did they hand any of them out yet? Or
Not quite yet. We're gonna get to that in just a second.
okay, then while they were going in there, I'm going to sneak my way into the corporate suite.
Beautiful. You swipe
okay.
the card, and it
All right. While I'm
responds.
down here, while I'm down here, and he's on the other side. Got it.
Yeah, I would have still been on the other side, but
You're on the
yeah.
other side. Got it.
Yeah.
Now,
I would have specifically waited until both of you were.
So, just
Nice.
because I think you'd be aware, like Tigraine is looking at a motion sensor currently, she's gonna see you walk away.
It's fine.
No fair.
What's she gonna do? Come in here with her key card that doesn't work?
That's fair, actually.
She G the kneecaps with a shotgun as you walk away. That's what I do. It's like,
You're level 4 corporate, you little fucker.
So Oliver, you walk
Or-
into the corporate suite,
Yes.
and it's this spacious area. At one point in time, it would have been maybe even like luxurious, but the style is very out of fashion. It's like basically all antiques, and more to the point, a lot of the actual furniture in here is kind of busted up a little bit. The large
parents would
king
like
size
this.
bed at one side of the suite is soaked with blood. There's a sort of semicircular couch set up in the center of the room with like a living room table in front of it, and all of like the cushion stuffing is all torn out, and like a lot of the cabinets and dressers in here look as though they've just been like bashed open. You can see that there is a sort of closet built into the opposite wall as you walk in, and that's kind of like your immediate kind of, okay, this is what I see in the room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make it a point to try and be stealthy. I have my weapon up just in case something decides to jump out at me. I have my key
Sure.
card at least in an easily accessible place, so if I need to run out of the room, I can just quick grab it, scan it, and just bolt out of there if need be.
Okay.
But I would make my way. I would look around. Would I see anything on just a first glance? I'm not like investigating or turning anything over. Just a first glance. Does anything stick out?
Okay, if you're trying to be stealthy, could you give me a quick mobility roll?
no
And
problem.
on first glance, it's kind of this kind of large, at one point, would have been rather luxurious corporate suite, damaged furniture, blood-soaked bed, couch cushions, stuffings all
Oh, a
torn out, and then
success
the
on
closet.
a stressy success.
Alien, he's in the thing. Go get him.
So
Nice.
I got a
Okay.
success.
He's on his own.
On the stress die, we love this.
So
okay, so you're pretty sure you're moving, maybe even like slowly and purposefully enough that you might be evading the motion sensor a little bit.
all right. So I'm gonna make my way over to the EEV room.
Downtown.
Yeah, okay, so make your way over there. It's what at first kind of appears to be like a walk-in closet, but then you see the EEV label on the door, and you know that this would mean an emergency escape vehicle. The door appears undamaged, and there's power to the area. You know that most EEVs have a total crew of 3. That's about as many people as you can fit in there. And it's not faster than light capable, but if the room is undamaged, it's probably in decent shape too.
Sorry, what was EEV again?
Emergency
Escape vehicle.
That cat off the table.
Cat's on the table rubbing his bum on stuff.
Jones, get off the table.
The funny
Yeah.
thing is, though, the second Craig said catwalk, the cat actually walked up onto the monitor at the exact same time. I was like,
Yeah, I gotta make sure the cat's not doing anything it's not supposed to. But yeah, so
it's a cat, that's all they do.
I'll make note of this, and then just return to the main room as if nothing happened.
Okay.
Unless
Do you
something's
take a little bit of time poking around the suite itself, or do you write out?
How long would you say it would have taken for me to get to the back and look at all this in terms of the EEV? If it was like less than a minute
Maybe
for
a
me to get here to there, then
Yeah.
I'd look around the main room a little bit more. But I want to be
Okay.
less than 2 minutes in and out.
Okay. So yeah, with a quick look around, I'll take a observation roll for me.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, you succeed with panic. Can you give me a stress response, please?
No problem.
But that's
It'll take a
4
little bit.
successes, folks.
It's huge. It's gigantic.
No stress.
That's what the xenomorph said.
No stress. You are keeping your cool. Okay, so you managed to find a couple things in like a pretty quick time. Underneath the mattress of the bed, you can see like this little case kind of sticking out, or at least like just the corner of it. And you pull it out, and there are what you would recognize to be like highly illegal stimulants. They are injectables, and they're meant to be injected into the eyes. Mechanically, the effect is that it reduces your stress level to 0. Can you roll me a...
injection in the eye reduces your stress level. That's
I hope
not
so.
going to happen.
You guys, I assume you guys have played Dead Space. That shit, no.
And
I've
then,
only ever
if you
seen-
could roll me a d6, Oliver.
Kevin and Perry go large.
No problem.
Get that shit away from my
Or
eyeballs.
4.
Okay, so there's 4 doses of the stimulant in there.
All right. I'll pocket those then.
Additionally, you notice that the wet bar, it looks as though it's like practically cleaved in 2, but there is like 2 intact bottles of alcohol. There's like a brown alcohol and a white alcohol there, of
Nice.
some description.
More Molotovs.
You also notice that there is a wall safe. It looks as though there is like an encrypted lock on the door. Conventionally, whoever the corporate agent was on the Cronus would probably be the only one with access to this.
There's like a
Is
6'5"
this-
brick shit house that can rip doors off hinges.
Is this a manual lock or an electric one? Like, is it like one of those locks where it's dial spinning, where it's completely mechanical, or is it electrical where I can like interface with it?
You could interface with it, just so that you're aware. To try and crack the lock with your datapad, it'll be a -3 on your Comtech, because it's going to be a very difficult lock to crack, and it's going to require like a shift of work, so like probably an hour or so.
Okay, then I'll keep that in mind, and if I didn't find anything else while I was looking, I would have just walked back out of the room.
Beauty. Back inside the air scrubber's shaft, Russell, can you give me a heavy machinery roll for the first three filters that are on deck B here?
Sure can. Let's see what I can use for that. Heavy machinery roll.
We have a Keith emote now.
Yeah. I've finally made it. So I presume I can use... Oh, just do like standard heavy machinery, because I know like my cutting torch and a maintenance jack all give me add-ons to that, but I'm not using any of those. Or am I? Or...
No. I believe that they are the maintenance jack for sure you're using.
Okay, great. Well, I'll just use that. That's +1 in relevant situations, so I'll use that. So that'll be... I add 1, right? That's plus add 1, right?
Oof.
Only 1 success.
1 success is enough.
That will do the finest.
So, you begin to remove the carbon filters. Removing the first one, pretty quick order. Handed out to Oliver, who at this point is waiting in the hallway again, as Damon and Tigraine come back from their laps around. And as you install the new one, you notice on the next filter over, kind of hidden in all the tight spaces of the filters, you see a number of these like fungal growths all along the length of the filters.
I think Russell will know well enough to not touch them and to radio into the captain. Captain, we've got them fungus. There's little mushrooms growing on these filters here. Do you want to send a science boy in to have a look?
All right, Oliver, what do you think? What's the best way to deal with these? What do you think? Is there any way we can cover them, and so that, do we have anything plastic or anything that what do you think we can do to mitigate them releasing spores when we disturb the filter? Because we have to replace the filter. We tried burning one and that just like spread it everywhere. So what should we do?
All right, so I have 2 initial ideas.
Okay.
My first idea is, if we're all wearing our masks, then there's going to be spores released regardless when airflow starts. But so at first it's going to get a lot worse as all of these spores start flying through the rooms. But then it'll all be filtered out, so the only spores left will be on surfaces, which we can clean up. That part's unavoidable. We can't get everything. But if we're going to specifically stop these, my idea is if we wet them, then all of the spores will be concentrated in the liquid, in the water, preventing them from like puffing out. Like a wet bag of flour isn't going to start puffing out dust.
Right. Mother, can I ask as well? So you're saying it's the actual filter itself is covered in spores. The second filter that I have to remove is covered in spores. Can I ask about the water at the bottom? So is this water, does it have to remain sterile? If something falls into this water, is it going to fuck the whole thing up? If I just take this filter off and leave it on the platform, like it will, I'm presuming that the shaft itself, the air that's in the shaft is kind of dirty air as it is, and it pulls dirty air through. So if the fungal filter lays on the platform and we put the good filters back in, the filters will take the fungus out of the air.
Yeah, that should be fine.
so I can I'm just looking at the fucking chat.
For fuck's sake.
So I suggest that back. Captain, we can if we just leave the dirty filter here, should be okay. And maybe I can is there like a wash somewhere? Is there a shower here? I'm in a suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I can say if Nikolai wants to tip back out. There's no aliens or nothing in here now. So if he can tip back out, so he's not infected or
Too late for that. I lick the cheese.
I will. You can hang around, I guess. But once we get out, then we can just get into the decontamination showers, and that should be it. As long as the suits are kept clean, we won't spread it through the ship.
Well, but they should be. Mother, are there decontamination showers in the airlocks like there are on our other ship, the Montero?
Yeah, there would be. As well as Vestibule 2, which is also on B deck here towards the north. All the EVA suits that the Cronus has on board are stored here, and there would be the disinfecting showers in there as well.
Oh, excellent. Well, if you want to try that, then okay.
Right. I
don't know of a way to actually wet them. I thought that was a great idea, but I don't know of anything we have that we could use to just wet them.
Oh
down.
yeah, sorry, that was going back to that idea as well.
Wet
Is there
down the
something we can
surface,
do?
yeah.
Like a wet, like a fire extinguisher, a liquid fire extinguisher, a foam fire extinguisher, or something. Would we know of any kind of like? I'm presuming in like space, in a spaceship where they find new alien planets and all sorts of weird shit all of the time. Would they have like a varied and advanced version of like a spill kit, where it's like, here's some crystals you throw on some weird things. Here's some spray that like sterilizes and locks down weird spores, or
We're sponsored by Fungal Go Away.
making shit up that makes our lives a lot easier. Has anybody got any fungus?
New fragrance for
Be
Christmas.
aware
Odilla
that
Waft.
the air scrubber shaft itself probably has its own inbuilt fire suppression system. Just with the nature of how the machines work, fires are like kind of like one of the basic safety things they have to take care of in here.
Kicked along the length of it is now being erased from my memory.
So if they actually
okay.
exit and we ask Mother to trip the fire suppression system and wet down the walls, then go back in and remove the filters. Is that
Let's go.
a possibility of order of operations? Or
So
no?
we're making it a wet shaft.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who's the guy with the wet shaft? Chronos?
Could it be all of us?
Not me.
Does
Well,
that
yeah,
sound?
fair.
Does that
Pretty
sound?
sure we could get the
workable,
mechanical
Craig?
one.
What?
What was that,
What,
sorry?
Nicola?
I was just
mechanical
asking, does
one.
that sound workable if we like step out of the air scrubber shaft, lock it down, get Mother to run a rinse cycle or a fire extinguishing cycle or whatever,
1200 spin.
and then
Yeah.
we go back in.
Oliver could probably pull that off with his link to Mother.
Cool. Right.
Now,
So
We're
we get out
coming
at that
out.
point.
just to point out, the bottom of the shaft is electrified, and you're planning to wet the rest of it.
Oh, it's all mist anyway. It's the way the
It's all
electrolysis
wet.
works.
It's all damp.
It's
yeah.
all wet already.
It's all
There
damp,
is.
yeah.
Nikolai
I think
is
Craig said it was
inside.
like-
It's wet.
I missed that it was already wet all the way up. So fair enough.
Yeah,
Say
kind of
we-
like the way the
ecosystem.
electrolysis machines kind of like cause this
Yeah, it makes steam.
condensation and kind of like, yeah, totally.
In a better situation, you could take a
Good
top of
looking out.
like a steamer.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, let's do that.
I'll let Russell go out first, and then I'll ebb out slowly.
Cool.
Can you give me another observation roll, but give yourself a -2 because it's very loud in here.
But I'm using my eyes.
Here's the face hugger.
Observation. I'm going to give it a -1 and use. Can I use? I can use my boon on this. Is that the dice?
Sure,
Is that-
yeah.
So it'd only be a -1.
Great.
Submit. Rocket like it's hot. I can hear sounds and smell taste.
2 success and a
You're
panic.
saying.
Can you give me a stress response, please?
No, I don't want to. Stress response. Clickety click. Don't talk big.
Oh, we got a boon for Russell. Thank you very much, Dave.
Thanks,
A
Dave.
4.
4. Oh, that's something. That
On
doesn't sound like keeping
mine,
your
it
cool.
shows shakes, but you have a different.
Yes. Yeah. All skill rolls based on agility you get -2 dice.
I don't think I'm very agile. I'm just brute force. So yeah, that's
That's
cool.
fair. Yeah. Very good. You take one last kind of look around and a good listen amidst all of like the heavy churning of machinery in here and the hum of the machines themselves. You're still not hearing anything kind of out of place.
Yeah, I feel out of touch. Like you can't hear the twigs snapping. I feel exposed.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I suck my gold teeth now or wait till we get out?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say to
Yeah.
try and get rid of that shakes. I start shaking and be like, Grandpa, this may be someplace I'm not going to get home from, but I'll be there soon. Get the bacon ready and have eggs.
There wouldn't happen to be an egg in the shaft, would there?
We'll have to see.
Floating there, I'm diving, I'm going, yeah.
Just like a perfectly cooked, slightly electrified
They're
egg.
poached.
Absolutely
It's got to be poached, yeah.
Poached eggs.
They weren't poached. I gave them, they were lost, protein sacrificed for some reason.
I think whatever is in those eggs is going to poach Nikolai in a second.
Bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll take a moment to like talk to Granda. Fucking keep me right. Don't let me piss myself again. Remember, I only have 2 pairs of pants left.
Russell is sitting staring forward in the little access tunnel, pretending not to hear Nikolai talk.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
assume
not being
Nikolai
quiet
says
about
that.
it, like-
I assume, does Nikolai say that in Russian though? I would imagine. He's
Still
ill-
talking to himself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I'd say, I would say it in colonial. What was it?
colonial
Yeah.
space.
I don't-
Space
we
English.
have it. We have a creature coming in.
Spanglish.
You coming in to say hello and good night.
Oh,
Hang on,
hello.
here comes the back crawler. Hello, smelly bum.
Hi,
Hello.
Laura, how are you?
Hey,
Hello,
there you
Laura.
are.
Hello.
Good
Say
night,
hi.
Alora.
Big waves.
Not gonna say hi. Ah!
You know it's a scary one.
I think the microphone kicked in and cut out her scream.
Uh-huh.
How can something so small be so loud? Oh my Jesus.
She peeked the mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told her it was a scary game, so yeah, that's what she had to do. Scare us.
Ah,
so,
nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, very good.
Cool. So we're in the access tunnel. Closed the door to the air scrubber shaft. Shouting out to Oliver. Right, Oliver. Give her an owl rinse down there.
If I do, you're gonna want to like not be in the crossfire. Let me know when you're in a safe space.
Oh yeah, we've the door closed.
Oh yeah, we've got out. We've got out.
We're in the
Okay,
so
so-
we're in the access tunnel and we've closed locked in the hatch to the air scrubber shaft.
Okay.
Just maybe don't shout because there's things pretty close by, guys.
Well, they're talking in their headphones.
Yeah, well, that's so you can say quietly.
All right. Well, we will whisper. All
No
right.
problem.
Mother, how would I go about this?
It would be just a matter of
You okay,
engaging
Gary?
the fire suppression system.
A wheelie bin or something like got knocked over outside and made a really loud noise. I was like, what the
No,
Someone's
no,
had to
no.
come through the window or something.
That was because Alora screamed and knocked it over. She's getting
Ah.
her ladder
Yeah.
to Hogwarts or
She's like
Xavier's.
Banshee from the X-Men. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Banshee from Tyrone. That's what it is.
Sorry. Carrick freaked me out with his terrified facial expression. I was like, is Carrick okay? Someone gonna
I
kill
swear
Why did
Carrick?
we see the alien
that
coming at
is
him?
100% going to end up as an emote now. I just fucking know it.
Yeah. That'd be good. Like.
Oh, that has to be done.
Yes.
Make it so. Yeah, Oliver, it would
I
just
give
be a
consent.
simple matter of engaging the fire suppression system in the scrubber shaft.
All right, no roll. All right, cool. Boop.
I will take a contact roll.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm not even
Just-
worried about it.
Just so you guys know, the one we shot up earlier is crawling through the vent somewhere. It's bleeding. It's hurt.
Yeah, I'm not even worried.
3 successes.
I'm sure you're
Very
not.
good.
You're not in the fucking shot.
You hear the doors to the air scrubber shaft that lead to the maintenance vents kind of seal shut behind Russ and Nikolai. And then with your 3 successes, an additional prompt pops up on your iPad. And it just says, alarm engaged. Would you like to run a silent cycle?
Yes.
And then there's a moment and says alarm disengaged. And then there's just this kind of soft hum that's kind of barely perceptible through the walls. And Mother gives you a little countdown, and it's going to be 2 minutes until the cycle's over. And then there's a third prompt. And it says, for your eyes only, new mission parameters, contact Agent Clayton, first priority.
I'm not even going to write that down.
You guys have been writing things down.
Well, I'd say write it down, but they're more like squig, like no. Yeah.
I have a text doc open on my laptop. That's about it.
1 sec.
It's like whenever I'm trying to learn a module, I leave the book beside my bed when I fall asleep, and I'm like, get the knowledge in.
Thank you.
I thought you eat books to consume knowledge.
All right, what happened in the 2
Yeah.
seconds I was gone?
I had a book, and he consumed knowledge.
True.
Yeah,
All right.
that's basically it.
So, this is from the old Mother unit.
Yeah, it's from Mother 2000, yeah.
Yeah, so does Mother 2000, would I know if she has connection to any outside, any of the outside systems since she's been down for so long, or is it just what she has in this ship?
You would know that it's unlikely that she has any sort of recent relevant knowledge.
Okay.
Certainly nothing since after the Wayland-Yutani merger. Whatever she knows is probably from whatever she can find on your datapad.
Okay, so that means that this isn't from outside of the ship. He's probably in cryo. All right, I'll wait for them to finish the air scrubber shaft, and then I will reconvene this information.
All of it?
That we should probably go and check up on the people within the cryo, and that the system will take 2 minutes, stuff like that.
Very good. Oliver, can you roll me a d6, please?
Yeah, no problem. Up. 2.
Yeah, he's being the old guy in Scooby-Doo right now. Those pesky Marines.
Tigraine, you notice more movement closer this time. The one that was to the south seems to have reappeared. Seems to be up a deck, still down one from you, so probably on deck C. And then there is movement like every couple seconds to the east, and it's like something's moving a couple feet and then stops. And then it moves a couple feet in a different direction, and then it stops. And it just kind of continues this. There doesn't really seem to be a pattern to it.
My money is if she relays this thing about my money is the one that's wandering aimlessly is probably the one we injured. I found quite a lot of blood in one of the vents. I think it's blood, whatever the fuck comes out of them. Recently torn off. You're muted, Zul, you're talking.
I make sure to let Nikolai know, hey, that one that possibly is in the vent over to the east of you, we think is the one that we injured. It's just kind of moving around a little bit. The one that was to the south of us has moved up, I think, to the deck below us. It's still to the south. Just be looking around to the east of you when you're in those vents, the access tunnel.
These creatures don't really hunt like lions or tigers, which are solo. These are more like jaguars. It could be waiting for it to come up and get a jump on us. Like before, as soon as one was put down, the other one ran. Straight up skedaddled, if you pardon the pun. So it could be waiting. Keep an eye on the one closest to us, and if we approach it, it may back off and give us the element of at least tactical advantage.
Just keep an eye to the east. If your access tunnel goes any further that direction, it could have access to your access tunnel. I don't know.
Okay, if it comes in the tunnel, I don't have to aim.
Yeah, well, Nick, you know yourself, a wounded animal's usually the most vicious kind.
I'm gonna hold my arm up. I know.
Your arm's fixed, doesn't count.
Yes, but as Oliver quite
Got a cool
rightly said,
jigsaw scar.
I'm made of steel, and he gives it a.
Well, actually, I am. You're made of.
You're made of
flesh.
polyphonic ringtone sheets of plastic. Quietly.
I'd like to see
When you
rip open
farted,
the door.
I heard you fart last night. It sounded something like
I don't
Beverly Hills
fart.
Cop. Doot 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 doot.
Mother's countdown eventually hits 0, and you hear that just kind of low mechanical hum from the air scrubber shaft as the door opens itself back up. The cycle seems to have finished. Hasn't seemed to be any issues, at least none that Mother has communicated to you anyway, Oliver.
All right.
From say on the map from Oliver's, if Oliver's our key point, to the east towards the mess hall is how far is the ping? Would it be in the
A little
mess
bit
hall?
closer than, yeah, maybe in the mess hall.
Okay.
Maybe closer if it's moving around a little bit.
I'm gonna call him link to everybody. And maybe I'll use my old soldiery and just shout, Damon to Grain Oliver. Damon, go north, please. Proceed to the top of eastern shaft to Grain. If you wouldn't mind, please, going to the bottom of the eastern shaft. Oliver, keep an eye through the central shaft. Use your pistol. I know you kept it in the lunchbox. And just keep an eye. If it gets closer, we know it's in the roofs, floors, or vents. If not, blow it to bits.
Understood.
Got it.
Blowing initiative.
Listen, I've got plus 69 to blowing initiative. And I will go back into the air scrubbers. But I'll be pushing my beeper in front of me, my tracker in front of me, to see if it's coming any closer. Like if we're moving, going by the Ace Universe, they go by movement and smell and temperature. So yeah, I'll be dancing
Noise.
forward a wee bit.
Yeah. They definitely react to noise. We know that much.
Yeah, noise for sure is a big one.
Yeah.
Softly,
Very good.
softly, shoot the alien.
Cool. Russell, I think, is going to tip back into the air scrubber shaft and continue with the filter change out, and is going to suggest to Nikolai if he wants to stay in that access tunnel
Oh, I'll be
at the
yeah.
open door of the air scrubber shaft, and he can keep an eye on 3 locations rather than inside the air scrubber shaft.
How long? Like, I mean, how difficult is it? Because I have got biceps made of steel, according to Oliver. How quick is it for me to traverse between, or to get back into Oliver? Like, is it like a wee combat roll through, or is it a die hard crawl?
It's kind of more of like a crouch.
All right, so I could like put my back against it and just like run.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's not on a full run. I'm not going to do no 100-meter sprints, but it won't take me 20 minutes to get across.
No, it won't take you very long at all.
Okay, if that's the case,
Where would he run?
I'll swap places with Oliver, so I'll keep the 6 o'clock. Because I can always jump in here, and if it follows me in, I'm going to blow the freaking bottom lip off it.
Sure.
Swap in place with Oliver staying outside.
No.
So
Oliver's
Did you
staying
mean-
outside, and Nikolai's
you
going
mean-
out of the air scrubber shaft. Nikolai's
Okay.
coming out of the air scrubber shaft to... Sorry, I'll go to the east. And Oliver can stay there and take whatever side he wants.
Damon's just patrolling.
move your character.
Yeah,
Move your-
yes.
Yeah, move your character so we
Nikolai
can see what
will
you're talking
get here. I'll be the goat in Jurassic Park.
Okay.
And I'll have
Does-
the beeper up.
Question: does the vent shaft that I looked down interface with that access shaft?
Oh
Do
yeah,
they connect?
definitely.
Right, then-
But at least by the blueprints that you have, the Cronus, it looks like they do.
Yeah. Then so changing to the private channel, then gonna contact Nicola and be like, right, that thing is in those shafts right beside you. Well, not right beside you, but that's where it was most recently, according to the pings. It's bleeding. It's hurt. You see it. Fucking don't give it a chance to get out of that vent.
Thank you for the advice. I was planning on asking it for cocktails and a bottomless brunch, but we'll go.
I'm just warning you. Last we saw the ping, it was right on top of you.
Yes. I will be the lamb to its slaughter, if you will. If you listen, if it gets me in the chest, shoot me. I don't give a
Obviously.
fuck. My daughter, she'll probably be dead by I finish this campaign. But at the same time, if I die, she gets the credits. If Oliver tries to stop it because I called him a space stick, shoot him as well. You know.
Got it.
Russell, you make your way back into the air scrubber shaft,
Yeah.
and everything is now kind of covered in this like thin layer of foam, and like the catwalk itself is like maybe a little bit
Soapy
slippery.
shaft.
Yeah, it's almost soapy shaft.
The queen Sophie shaft, everybody.
Be a serious
The-
and
the,
scary
uh,
adventure.
Just listen. Just don't back up in it. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, no. Just don't drop it. Don't drop anything in there.
Put your back into it.
I'm not picking it back up again.
All that electrical discharge is still kind of going off at these odd arcs, and
Oh no, the shaft is discharging.
the
Oh, no.
shaft is discharging, and the fungus is rather moist. It seems as though you've kind of neutralized the risk of those fungal
Infection.
growths kind of
So,
being
it has a
into
so the
danger.
shaft has a
Is
fungal
that like
infection.
a spermicidal? What is this? Going?
Oh my god.
This whole ship looks like a prophylactic ore sheath. This is weird.
The shaft has fungal acne. Oh no.
Russell, could you give me
Oh,
a
yeah, too far,
observation
too far.
roll
I grossed myself out
with
there.
-2?
Sure can.
I love the Jungle Book as well. Because he said sure can. Oh, bro.
Oh, very good. So good. It's just these dramatic drips, the water dripping down, the endless showering, the
They threatened to mute us. We have to behave.
arcing flashing of the lights.
Yes, definitely.
It's just so hard to see anything.
This is giving me those images of the what do you call the guy who looks up in the chains in the Alien one?
That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
yeah,
That's what I
totally.
fucking want. Come on.
Would
see
you
the thing?
like to push this roll?
Nah.
Okay, very good. So you make your way back in, and it's still very loud in here. It's hard to really hear anything at all other than the sound of the machinery doing its job. It's kind of a little bit harder to move around here, so you have to take it like a little bit slower, but you make your way over to the second carbon filter. Do you do anything before getting to it, or you just get right to it?
Maybe I will push that observation roll.
Okay, yeah.
I think
yeah, absolutely.
because Nikolai isn't there. Sorry, I think Russell is going to be and everything is especially slippery and slimy. Okay, good. There's a success. What does that cost me? I should have asked the cost question before I made the push. But anyway, Sylvie.
Just one teensy little level of stress, which actually gave you the success you needed on the push roll. So.
Do I need to roll a stress check or anything like that?
No, you're
just,
all
just
good
an extra
there.
stress. Great.
We only do that if we roll a panic, as we've learned since the beta test.
Fantastic. Sorry, yeah, I've been
Yes.
missing for 2 sessions.
Oh.
So
No worries. Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so could you actually, Russell, give me a D6 as well?
It's a D6.
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop.
Preferably.
Weird man,
That's
could.
a 6.
Oh.
That's good, right?
That's 6.
That's a crit. Yeah.
So you see it before it sees you.
fuck. Back it sideways.
Up on the catwalk around deck 2, almost kind of blending in with like the grayish white of the foam and the machinery, makes like a movement. You can see this large kind of cut on its torso. The kind of pale creature that you all ran into outside the reactor room, still wounded.
Hi, Sally.
Moving around. Its eyes, its like eyeless face kind of indicate that it hasn't seen you, and it's just kind of prowling around, kind of moving one way and then the other. Yeah, it hasn't spotted you anyway.
Did you say it's on the catwalk?
For deck
Damon's
A,
white
so
whale.
It
For
does
decades
its little
above.
move on the catwalk.
Above,
And
okay.
Up top, yeah.
I'm in a spacesuit.
yes.
So Russell is going to switch on his
Face chainsaw.
microphone, and just very quietly whisper, Nikolai, I've got company in here. If you want to come back in and give him a warm welcome, that'd be very much appreciated.
Okay.
Was this on a private thing?
No, not necessarily. No, he wouldn't. This would be on a general.
Okay.
Damon over the game. Operation Catchy Monkey.
And the other side.
Monkeys in the shaft,
If you
folks.
if
The
you
monkeys
get
in the
out
shaft.
and close the door, I could put it through another rinse cycle.
That sounds like a plan. Russell is going to slowly, if possible, start making his way around very gently, lowering down the whatever filter he has in his hand onto the catwalk and walking around towards...
Yeah, Nikolai's going to go in and...
He's going to bring the filter back with him because I don't want to risk getting that fucked in the rinse cycle.
Nikolai's
Before Nikolai gets there. Sorry, just right before you get there, Russell, can you give me a mobility check, please?
What I was going to do, if it helps him or not, I was going to be like coming out and trying to pick things off him and go like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, maybe like you guys meet at the door or something.
Yeah, and I'm
like
like lifting things out.
Just checking to see if I have anything that could help me out.
And when he said that, I went into that hallway because I know that's where the open vent was, to kind of, if it comes running out, I've got the shotgun.
Yes, with the magnesium rounds from the science lab, bear in mind.
That's no success, but a panic, which feels appropriate.
We have 17 inspirations.
Would you like to push this roll?
Yeah, you've got 17 inspos. Drop it like it's hot, Russell.
I don't know.
I forgot we had those.
So did I. I'm not even lying. Watch him whip. Watch him laying there.
You said drop it like it's hot.
Go on, I'll use an inspiration. What's that, a reroll, is it?
Yes, but you gotta push the roll first to use it.
Oh, there's no push option on.
You have to roll your stress thing first.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because you have the panic,
you got a face
so you have to
hugger.
roll the
Yeah, you
stress
got a
response
panic.
first.
Yeah.
And that is that button for that is just literally click on what? How do I do that?
Yep.
You click on the
You
stress.
just click on the stress thing.
The
Where it says
for some
response,
reason.
stress or response, whatever it says. Mine shows, it just says on the where it says jumpy tunnel vision, it says stress response. Click on stress response. The actual text.
I see yourself, yes. Click on stress.
Yeah, if it takes a minute, that's
I did
normal.
that.
For whatever reason. it
Yeah.
happens.
Right. Okay, I've done that, and we get a 2.
All right, so you get tunnel vision. So all skill rolls based on wits get -2 dice. You can see that under the stress responses, tunnel vision. You should just be able to like click it off, and it'll do it automatically.
Oh yeah, it's so I'm ignoring all that, or am I the So how does the inspiration work then?
So the stress response lands as usual. So
Great.
if you'd like now, you can push that mobility roll.
Stress response card.
I'm buying that thing. I'm done.
It's very cool. I highly recommend.
We do have
and
all
now
the-
I get to roll again because I'm pushing it.
Yes, and if there's no button that will give you for the reroll, just give yourself another stress level and then just roll another mobility.
Did it already give you a stress level when you
It gave me a
rolled
stress
it?
level when I pushed
Did, yeah.
the other thing, but not this.
Oh,
one.
but not for pushing. This is not considered. This is considered pushing it, or no?
Yes.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
he's gonna
Okay.
he's gonna push the
but
roll.
there wasn't a button I pressed to push, so I'm just going to run it again.
Well, now it gives you the push button.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
I mean, in this situation, it just calls for you to slap that button with your face.
Yeah. So if you'd like to use the inspiration, you can push it one more time.
But you don't take the stress.
I
But you
feel
don't
like
take the additional stress though.
we've done enough here. I think that's let's let the dice tell the story here. We
Okay.
can't be
Can
winning
you roll
all
me a
the time.
d6
That's no
then,
fun.
please?
Say again.
Can you roll me a d6 then, please?
Do not fall off of there.
Am I noticing him starting to get twitchy, like a boy in the
Ooh,
trench?
that's a 1.
One's good.
Oh, that's a,
One's good.
okay.
One's good. As you turn around with the carbon filter, you misjudge the distance a little bit, and it kind of clangs against the wall as you're turning. And the creature kind of turns around and hisses and pounces down to the deck that you're on. Gets real close, leans in, shows this razor-sharp teeth, and the jaw begins to distend larger and larger and larger. Can you give me a panic roll, please?
I fucking sure can, and I will do that gladly.
Do I have time for a reaction here?
We're gonna draw initiative in just a second here.
I was going to try and throw something into the water to go boom, boom.
Stand by caller.
Like I could throw
That's-
Russell into the water.
2. Spooked is what it says on my little card here. I don't know if that's the same.
Yeah,
what you
so
got.
you gain an additional stress level.
It doesn't tell me what spooked means. That's what spooked means, is an additional stress level. Is
Yeah.
it?
Tell you what spook means, getting waken
Great.
up at
I'm
4
up to
o'clock.
4 on my stress. Considering
wonderful.
I had no stress about 30 minutes ago. But that's
Welcome back, my friend. I'm gonna put the deck of cards up. We're gonna draw initiative and then take our halfway break here. So just as a reminder, just click on the card and drag it away from the deck, and it'll give you the card.
So
we
I
just
have-
recall and shuffle it all.
Anybody else got fast reflexes like I have? Draw 2 cards. What is it? Draw 2 cards instead of 1.
I got
Choose the one you
5.
want to and shuffle the other back into the deck. If 7, okay.
I have the same. I don't have to do
Yeah, a
that.
couple of you have it for sure.
So I'll go for a 2. Are we going for lowest on this?
Yep.
Yeah, you want lower.
All right. And is ace high or low on this?
Ace
I
is
got
low.
the ace.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll stick with the 2 then.
I got an
should've
8
drawn-
and a 10. Fuck
should've
my
dra-
life.
Can I still pick the 2? Can I draw and pick between the 2 of them? I think is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll draw just in case. There's always a chance to shoot for that 1. No, it's a 6.
I got
don't
the
think-
ace.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we can get overlapping numbers. So it's not
No, you
possible.
can't.
So I'll take the 8.
Can I just cinematically here while he's shitting himself before combat starts? Because I got
Yeah.
a 2. I don't know where it's going to come in, but I want Nikolai to come out of the shop like this. Hey, pretty, and just unload in his face. But we'll see how it plays.
Not in my face.
Yeah, don't unload on his face at the shaft.
Jesus, how long is it past the?
Unloading of
It's
shafts
9:15.
and
We're fine.
So who
Is
pulled
it
the
Laura
6?
contemplate?
No, the 6 was my second roll. Yeah, so ignore it. Mine was a 2.
Okay. Then anyone else who still needs to draw can do so.
Captain the Grain pulled the ace like a flying ace with the ship.
So
I'm
to
gonna-
Grain 1, Nikolai 2. What are the other ones?
Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool
I'm
1.
5.
Wait, what?
Russell is 5.
Russell 5,
I'm 7.
Oliver 7, and Carrick 8.
Yep.
Damon 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matthew Damon.
To Grain, you got an ace, correct?
Correct.
I just wanna. Sorry, this is taking me a sec. I'm not computing at the moment. And then
No problem.
Okay, but
I got a 6.
If we're going by blackjack rules, an 8 and a 10 is actually a pretty good pull. So I'm gonna hold and hope I actually go first because I win.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah.
This guy is going to draw 2 cards. I got a 9 and a 4.
Yes.
And yeah, we will hop back in at the start of combat. Thank you everyone for tuning into the first half. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes or so, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
Mud flaps.
Mud Flaps. Hello, everyone. Thanks be to Mud Flaps. We are back with part 2 of Dice Sized Tales, episode 6.
All hail the shaft.
Before we hop back in our first round of combat here, just got a quick shout for a game we got coming up the next week. Bit of a quieter week here on the EC, but we do have Arcane Adventures in Andromedas coming next Tuesday. Now halfway on their journey to the Cultist Stronghold, the party must prepare for what will surely be their toughest battle to date. We're going to find out what happens next Tuesday. We happen to have the GM of that game, Carrig, here. Carrig, do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, basically. So the lads have been doing some stuff. They had a fun encounter with wild magic at the end of last session, which kind of rendered the combat completely not combat, which is pretty cool. Honestly, great moment. I actually enjoyed it. I rolled to turn on the table. It turned the guy into a sheep, and it dropped the spell he was concentrating on. That was kind of homebrew to keep a bunch of skeletons animated. So yeah. Then Arthur took great umbrage to that. Went out to bury him out the back, burn him out the back. I don't fully remember. I should probably rewatch that. And then he ate a finger. So party leveled up.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes and what they took and stuff. Reminder to Kate and Roberto, if you haven't done your level up, go do that.
What are we level? What level are we now? To make sure I did.
6 or 7. I will double check.
7's a good level. I hope it's 7 for you.
I think
But yeah,
it's
you
6.
can catch up with that next Tuesday. And yeah, with that, we will hop back in. For anyone who might just be joining us, the crew is in the process of repairing the carbon filters in the air scrubber shaft aboard the Cronus, where Russell has just been set upon by a strange, pale alien creature that the parties encountered once before, still wounded from their last battle. It's leapt down onto the catwalk around Deck B's area of the air scrubber shaft and is right up in Russell's face. As the action starts, Tigraine, you have the first turn.
You've lost your voice
I
in
think
space.
you might be muted.
In space,
In
no one
space,
can
no
hear
one
you
can
make
hear
your
you.
turn.
Damon, are you getting in there? And
Is
I'm
it
gonna.
Wait, is it? Whose turn was it? Sorry, I
No,
heard my
I'm-
name.
Tigraine is
Oh,
first. Yeah.
right. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
So I'm asking, Damon, are you getting in there in the shaft with them? And then I'm going to take. I said I'm going to wait outside if anything comes out here, and I have the. I'm going to take like the defensive action or whatever that is. I don't know what that's called.
Like a dodge or defend.
Dodge or defend in case anything comes either out of that. The
Okay, yeah,
vent
you
or
can
down
hold
the
on to your quick
the
action
vent
for
or the
that.
shaft or whatever. I'm going to hold on to an action because I know it's crowded in there.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know if I can talk out of turn or.
Yeah,
But-
totally you can.
Oh yeah, no. Damon's like, yeah, on it.
Okay.
Okay, great. So that'll be your quick action to dodge or defend if something comes at
Mhm.
you. Would you like to use your full action for anything?
I'm holding the shotgun. Is there any way that I could just quickly look at the or maybe use my full action, like the other hand, to kind of point the movement thing to see if the other thing is moving towards us as well? It was one below us. Can I use it? The movement
The
thing?
thing to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
How
you
do
could
I do that?
definitely use your motion tracker with your action for sure. That blip to the south seems to have kind of kept its position. Every
Okay.
once in a while, you've seen it move a little bit, but then it kind of disappears off the radar.
All right. Just keeping an eye on it. That's all.
Additionally, you do see movement from very close to the east, probably in the mess hall, and it seems to be getting closer.
Oh no! Something else in the mess hall.
It's the Swedish chef.
Oh my gosh. Mutated Swedish chef.
Okay, that's it.
Which is going to bring us to the alien's first turn, and it's
Wait, isn't it
it's-
Nikolai? Isn't it Nikolai and then it? Nikolai's 2?
Nikolai was a 6, I thought.
No, 6
No,
was the
Nikolai's
second card
two.
I pulled that I
Oh,
didn't keep.
excuse me. So yeah, it would be Nikolai first, and then the creature in there.
Yeah, don't steal my fucking "Here's Johnny" moment. How dare you? So I'm holding on to the edge of the shaft, gripping it tightly. We're past the watershed. Let's go. With my newly attached arm and just coming out with the bottom of my gun against my shoulder.
Mhm.
Hello, pretty. And I'm just gonna drop. I want to just when I fire full auto, but I've got precision shooter. Right, I've got weapon specialist, which is when I use this weapon, you get plus 2 dice. So when I shoot, I add 2 to it anyway. I can choose this talent several times, and I plan to do it lots more. And I've got the weapons or precision shooter. When making a supply roll for ammo, I can roll the thing back. So I'm not really worried about losing ammo right here.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to. I don't know how many rounds have I left. I've got 90 rounds left. With the M41R, how many shots can I take in one turn?
I believe 3 is the answer to that.
Okay, I'll drop 3.
Yeah,
with
3. Yeah, with full auto, you'd make 3 attacks.
Okay. This is armor piercing 6.
Yeah.
Now semi-auto has a 4-round burst. So if I just
Yes.
drop, so that will be 12 shots. If I pull the trigger 3 times. Drop it like it's hot, baby.
However, when you are choosing to fire in full auto, every time you make a shot, you make an ammo roll, and if you succeed, then you don't lose any ammo.
That's okay. I'm not worried right now. I don't want Russell getting his beard singed. I'm gonna take that auto cannon off, Robot Boy.
Sure.
Give it to me. I'm superior officer mine. Okay. So I have to roll a ranged combat roll.
Yes.
Okay, and I add 2 to the dice because of Yoki Yokio.
Mm-hmm.
Skiblam.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
5
Oh, wow.
successes.
Whoa.
Who's the 9
Okay,
millimeter bitch? Wow.
What's the base damage on it?
The base damage is 476,321. No,
you know what? That's
low.
8 fewer than what you needed.
You brought the BFG today. I see.
So the 2 boxes, I've got 2 and 2. But that can't make sense.
So 2. So I think it
So
means
base
2
damage
base
is 2.
damage.
Base damage
Plus-
is 2 and
So
2
plus
and
4 for your additional successes. So you do 6 points of damage. And you have armor piercing 6,
armor piercing 6, yeah.
which
No,
is going to
that's-
ignore all of its armor.
That's with the first shot, if I'm doing 3 shots. total?
You don't need anything more than the first shot, my friend.
Yes.
What does it look like as you kill this thing?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm just dropping it, and every shot I see its body twitch, and anything that I see lift up and reaction, I'm just blowing the joint off, and hitting any wee point like it's a stick man coming at me.
Listen, I've got the rubber. I'll rub you out, bitch.
Dropping them
Just the shower of viscera and gore.
as it's falling. Are we worried about it falling into the water here?
I
Over
think
the table?
eventually, like you take one of the legs clean off and it does kind of like tumble over the edge. You hear it hiss as it falls down, and it gets like just fried upon impact in the water, and then it just kind of floats there motionless.
All right, I'm gonna reload my gun. Well, not reload my gun, just cock it and do something fancy. And I'm looking at Russell and sucking the gold teeth.
That's why the Marines get double pay.
And we're out of combat.
A little bottle of whiskey for that.
All right, if we're out of combat, I'm gonna quietly say, "Hey guys, there's movement in the mess hall to my east. Somebody
Captain,
come over here and back me up."
Nikolai has removed the intruder in the shaft. With your permission, I'll continue my job.
Tango
Please do.
down.
Grade, you
Please do.
hear the sound of just like slamming footprints from the ceiling above you.
Oh shit!
And
Above me.
Your motion tracker tracks this thing as it moves closer to the point where it's like right on top of you, and then you hear it take like a cut to the north, and then it gets further and further away from you.
Damon,
Yes.
it went above us and it took off to the north.
You're saying this in comms?
Yeah.
And then estimations was correct. They're pack hunters. Drop one, the run will run away. Keep an eye for 3 targets. If there's 3, try to bottleneck them.
Okay. The one The one to the south is still not on this level. Has not moved closer, but the one that was in the mess hall ran away above us.
Russell, I think you should get a lickety split on the repairs to the air shaft. Don't worry, I'm here. We got eggs later, and if I can take my helmet off, I can have a cigar. It's going to be a lot of fun.
No problem at all.
I kind of want.
Like a plan, Nikolai. I'll join you in a cigar.
I kind of want to have that Rainer moment from StarCraft where he has the cigar inside the helmet.
Could be just like one of those chewing cigars.
Yeah,
yeah.
Except he just keeps
It's the
spitting out
stub,
chewy tobacco that's like just hitting the
Hitting
edge
the
of
window.
screen and just like
Spits egg.
no spittoon, he's just spitting the inside of his
It's just hot boxing his helmet with a cigar.
Oh my god. Spitting on his helmet.
Oh, Jesus Christ on a bike. I'm trying to curb the voices in here, and all y'all just lighting fuses to the taper that's hanging out of my hole.
Okay. Let's go. Right.
Come on, Russell.
Russell, fixing filters. Filter fixing Russell. That's his thing.
Okay, I will
shafts,
need a
no helmets, no spitting, no foam.
I'll need another heavy machinery roll from you, Russell, for the next two. We'll say this is going to take 5-10 minutes of work to get the next two down on a success.
Knowing that there's no beasts in here, can I help him in some way? Like not set the rifle down, but obviously go, okay, no blips about us. I know they're
definitely.
watching.
If you want to help him, you can add a D6 to his heavy machinery roll.
Yeah.
Do I add that myself, or does Dean roll that? Cool. So instead of adding one for my space spanner, I'm adding one for the space spanner and one for Diddly Dino.
Diddly Dino. That's my stage name.
Ding dong, diddly Dino. 4 successes.
Look at these. Throwing them out.
Beautiful.
wins.
All
Big
right,
wins.
so you succeed.
16 fucking
That's amazing.
dice.
That's so many dice. Oh my god. And you get a bunch of extra successes on this, which means that with an additional success, you can show off a bit if you'd like.
Nikolai's holding whatever heavy is there, and he's like, oh.
I think doing it quickly and getting the fuck out of here will be all the showing off Russell
Sure.
needs. But yeah, indeed, Nikolai's coming in and Russell just like throws them at him and is like, this is like super fast. So if there's nothing like stopping and moving, it's all just he's in flow doing it.
Yeah.
Going out, in, move, bang, bing, bang, bong. This is all getting done really quick.
Beautiful. And with your other additional successes, you will no longer need to make a heavy machine roll for the ones on deck A. You're just going to be able to do it. It's just going to take some time.
Do it like they do on deck A.
I got you. Groovy. Yeah. Done. Dusted. Let's get up and going.
All right. I think that's the stairwell that's jacked up. So let's go to junction B1 and go back up to level A and go in and from there. But be on the lookout because something did run in above me in the ceiling towards the north, and that's the direction we're going to get to junction B1.
I'll take the lead.
Okay, Damon.
And I'm going to start making my way towards B1.
No argument here.
B1.
Make a move.
Junction.
On the way down.
Grab her shaft now.
On the way down, I'm going to be reminiscing.
I used to go to a bar called Junction P1. They had shit vodka, but the beer was quite nice. Chicken wings on tap. Quite, you could get all
Dark
you
beer?
could eat. Yes, but you could get an awful lot of chicken wings for 5 credits, 6 credits. They said all you can eat, but when she brought me the receipt of 9 plates, I said, lady, no. Keep them coming, please.
And now, Craig, this is probably not the best idea, but he's a Marine and he doesn't actually have the capabilities of feeling fear. So as he gets into the junction, he's going to walk up to the vent hatch and just to see if anything's in it, just smack his hand off it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say stab it. I was going to marry you.
You hear the rattling of metal and it kind of echoes down the shaft behind
What
it.
was that?
And you would all hear that as well.
Oh.
But nothing answers. There's no sound that responds to it.
Damon, we came to a little assumption, maybe in our hindsight above the table thing that these things are attracted to sound.
That's the point.
They're
We're hunting
attracted to it.
Yeah,
Okay, I get.
Well, I'd rather hunt it than it hunt us.
Yeah, I'm getting what you're putting down. I'm
Yeah.
picking up what you're laying flat. I know what you're doing, but just relay that first.
I got you. No, I figured that out myself.
Because I heard the vent shaft go
Hey,
clatter
but let us
bang.
know before
Yep.
you start fucking dragging these things around so I can go to the other end of the fucking spaceship.
Yeah, I've been waiting for at least 6 episodes to let go of a grenade. We're 50 credit each. If I lose one, I get the money back, but
And you
Right.
make your way over to
Yeah, we're all going up.
B1.
Well, plus, if we head up and we've made noise down here, it might come down here from up there. We can either move
You
it.
make it up the
or-
ladder without much issue to Decay. My question is, who's last up the ladder?
I'd say Marine either side, probably, is how we would have done it. So he's the first there, and Damon would have probably held position for everyone else to go up, and then went up.
yeah, if you're doing marine tactics, it's first to the point, hold the point, and everybody.
Yeah, that's exactly
Caterpillars
what I've
around.
done. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be Damon in the back then.
Yeah, Damon sat smart gun aimed at the vents the entire time they're going up, and then as they kind of back off, he is an 8 in strength, so he can actually probably hold this thing up with one arm as he climbs up, pointing it down and up in.
So then Nikolai, you're pointing up and Nikolai
I'm
goes
going up.
first.
Nikolai's going to point up, but as I walk past Damon and knowing what he's doing and knowing what's down here, Damon's just going to walk past, or Nikolai's going to walk past Damon like. Just like a smile, you're in the soup now, but yeah, I'm going up, watching the meter or the motion sensor. I'm going up every step,
Then I will be next. I will go next.
I'm also telling everybody, don't make any noise, please. If you fart, keep
we
it
got a
inside
boon for
your
Tigraine
suits.
here. Thank you.
Boom.
Boon for the grain.
Oh, boon for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So does it mean I have one boon?
Yes.
You have 2 boons.
the most
Rugby Saturn
generous dungeon master
says,
Dave.
it
behind
makes
that
me so
one.
happy every time I catch a glimpse
Excellent.
of my book. Have you got someone's book?
What?
Who's
No,
Who's
it's,
back as well?
it's Rugby's book. It's Andy's book.
Or was that Andy? Andy's book is in
Yeah.
the background somewhere? Has someone got the book in the background?
It's probably in the adverts, maybe, or in under your bed, or
yes,
pillow,
yes.
or on your face.
Cool. Oh, it's in the ad reel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roleplay.
Damon, could you roll me a D6, please?
Hey, okay.
So Damon's behind us. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm pulling up there. 4. Come on, Greg, do your worst.
Yeah. On a 4, actually, as you're on your way up the ladder, you do hear this high-pitched, kind of far-away sounding shrieking coming through the ventilation shafts in the shaft that the junction ladder goes up when it gets really, really tight and kind of claustrophobic, if you could feel claustrophobia. And then you hear from somewhere else in the ship through the vents another shriek, call out in response, and then another.
3.
But then
Not a number.
it goes quiet. And for a rather long time, you don't hear anything else.
I'm going to talk to Oliver the Science Guy and Captain Tigraine. Have we got any idea if we can get any autocannons? The little pew-pew that do pew on and on.
I don't know what you mean.
The little guns that go pew, 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 and we can stand behind them. Auto guns,
I
shoot
don't-
by
We-
themselves.
You know what we have for guns. That's it.
Yeah, but well, it was a wishful think.
But we can ask Mother if she can track any of those 3 that we just
Yeah, well, that's a very good idea, Captain.
let her message us if any of them pop out into the open spaces. She might not be able to see in the air shafts, but
I think we've established Mother can only see from directly in front of her terminals.
This
There's no-
iteration of
there's no-
Mother doesn't have
there's no
like
actual
the
security
Yes,
cameras.
but if we could give Oliver the science guy talking to suspicious people the tracker, he could say close vent access B, door 4, close it through. Why are my socks there? And make sure that
Oh,
any
yeah.
vent is, do this, do that, Mother, blah blah blah. He can do this.
yeah,
Sure.
Oliver, do you want this extra tracker? While I've
Sounds fun. Sure.
okay.
And I'm gonna walk right up to Oliver,
5
nose
minutes
to
of Freddy's
nose.
this bitch.
I'm gonna walk right up to Oliver, nose to nose, and say, "Listen, I'm trusting you now."
Appreciate it.
Yes.
But I mean, betraying you even right now wouldn't even benefit me, so I don't think you have any need to worry.
Listen, you put all our lives at risk and threatened us with a lot of things. Dingly dangly, incarceration, I don't give a fuck. So, right now, the rest of the crew, if they're put in any more danger than they are at their own benefit, I probably will just unload in your face. Excuse the
Okay.
pun. We are past the watershed. In space, we can't hear us give profanities. But listen, we all want to get home in one piece. I don't really trust you, but I'm forced into a corner here.
Same goes here to you, but
Well, you can listen. A distrustful person, you can always trust to be distrustful, but a trustful person, you can't really trust if they're going to be trustful or distrustful. But right now, all you've done is hide guns places. I've lost my eggs. You've been talking to people in corners. You're coming in and out of places. Listen, you have a target in your forehead. I don't want it there. Let's do things to get my trust again.
all right. I'll do my best.
Yeah,
But just so you know, none of my goals have ever involved wanting to hurt anybody around me.
your specific words, and excuse me for being a pedantic son bitch, were you will all be expendable if your mission is not brought to the fore.
I didn't say that you were expendable. I said that I have authorized permission to execute people if things go awry.
I'd like to see
AKA
you try science,
a
boy.
Listen, this is where I think there's a gray area. My objective here is to keep the crew safe. If you threaten the crew, that's not putting the crew in a safe parameter. Ergo, I can shoot you and be okay. It's in my contract. If they void the money I get, it won't matter.
We can see how well that goes.
I've got mushrooms inside my nipples right now. I don't care about this. When you have a man that knows that what he needs to lose aren't his own choices, you're going to be not afraid, but wary of his truths. I will shoot you if you put the rest of the crew, even Robot McPlastic Boy, at any more risk. I don't want to see you running away, closing doors, having another secret conversation with Mother. You need all the decks on the table if we're all playing the same game of cards. You know what I'm saying?
Very well.
It's at this time that anyone who has a motion tracker, they would all light up at the same time, indicating 5 points of movement towards the back of the ship.
You see what I'm saying?
Noises.
I'm going to look down at it and just stare back at Oliver. This is where you got to learn if you can... Sorry. Tell me if you can use that pistol correctly.
Oh, he has a
So
rifle
if
now,
there's-
doesn't he?
Is it
If
pistol
there's
or
5
rifle?
points of
He has
movement
both.
up,
I'm
Do
sorry.
you have a pistol and a
Oliver.
rifle,
He
Oliver?
does, yeah. We gave him a rifle last session.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to try and really quickly... are they coming at us at speed or...
No,
No.
did they go towards the back, converge together?
They seem to be all pretty tightly grouped together, and it's kind of similar to what you saw in the air shaft. Like there's like slow movements, a couple feet in a direction at a time, but not moving in any particular direction. Just kind of staying roughly in the same area that they are.
So these are either creatures or, for some reason or another, one of the cryos have released its people.
Well,
They're
it
creatures.
could be creatures that were people released from one of the cryopods. Just saying.
Or it could
You're
be that
right.
Shriek has called its patrons to the fore.
Might I suggest we hold the choke points?
Very good idea.
All right. Can we at least get to where we need to go to the air shaft, to the air scrubber shaft, and from there, what points do you think that we need to hold while this is being done?
Being honest, the mother unit is probably our best bet. We can all sit back in there. There's only one doorway. There's no vents in or out. We can kill them as they come to us.
So, question: how do the doors open? Are they like traditional doors, or are they like sliding metal doors?
Most of the doors just have kind of this like punch button that you can hit, and it'll open up the door, and it kind of opens up vertically like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
a
some
half and
some
half.
of them are it's kind of like bisected in the middle, and they go up and down in the middle.
Okay.
Others, higher security areas will have key cards, much like the corporate suite did.
But they're still like this. They're not like pocket doors this way.
No.
Okay. Last question about this. Since this is an older model, does it have any safety features? Say, for instance, if I closed it on something.
If you purposely closed it on something, would it stop?
Yeah. Like if I had
an elevator door?
I told Mother to close the door as, say, a creature we don't like comes through, it might not kill it, but it might at least stop it from moving. Yeah.
Provided Mother also wanted to do that, sure, she would do it.
Could you imagine like a motorized vacuum comes through?
All right, I'll give the plan to Mother then.
Do we really just want to hold up here in this junction here? What do we? You said go into Mother's door.
I mean,
we still need to get the air scrubbers done.
We do, but if there's 5 things on this floor moving towards us, if we head down towards that air scrubber, if somebody goes into that shaft, all 5 could jump in on him.
He's right. We don't want the collateral damage to be the air scrubbers. We don't want the collateral damage to be Mother as well. We've got the east and west shaft here, and I'm gonna grab. Who has a map?
Everybody.
You all have a kind of like heads up.
Okay. I'm just going to draw on the map for a second, Craig. I'll do it afterwards, but just to highlight what he's talking about. So let's go red because it'll stand out. So obviously, if we look here, no vents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if we have those 2 corners,
at this point here, so they have to pass this corner and this corner to get in. So if we have anyone who's not really combatants back in here, so that they're
everybody at the corner. We need a full firing solution.
Yeah, but if, say, for example, it gets hairy, the non-combatants can duck back in here, have Mother shut the doors and seal them, while we do our best to hold them off. That's what Damon will be suggesting.
Call it the okay, Correo, but right now anybody with a firearm is up front.
I'm not disagreeing, but we have a fallback, a room we can seal, and there's no other entrances.
Are there 2 doors into Mother's place? It looks like there's a door at either end of that short hallway.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
All right, then we could just go ahead and have Russell and Oliver get in there.
Yeah.
I mean, Oliver has a gun, so I think he should be out here fighting alongside us.
We need fingers on triggers.
We do need Russell alive if we're going to get this thing
Russell,
moving.
You're the one we have to protect the most. But I would like Oliver alive as well. I'm just saying, I know.
So if we're going to be cleaning the air scrubber shaft, there are only 2 entrance points from here if the doors are closed. I will bring out the red marker again.
Which
one? We could do a different color.
I
love this like NFL playbook stuff.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
it literally looks like one of my
D&D doors are closed, and these 6 doors are closed. The only way creatures can get in is either through the stairwell from up downstairs, but we know they're up here,
Here.
or through these two vents. Yes, but that vent doesn't come into any of the rooms. It probably goes downstairs.
Yeah, but that's these two vents at the back do. They're potential breach points.
Yes, but if we're all in the hallway over here and here, then we don't have to worry about that, because if they come in through here, they have 2 layers of doors that are locked before they even get to us, and we can prepare by them.
Or they could go downstairs and come up the air scrubber from below, right on top of us.
Listen, this all sounds very cute, we need to execute these targets.
Yes, and like I said, last time there was an uphill battle with one of them, it was taken care of really swiftly. I don't think we'll have a problem.
This is because you have the Man of Steel here.
Yeah, and if we have
here.
Now listen, plastic boy, be quiet.
and if they do come up the air scrubbers, turn on the washing machine.
That didn't seem to slow that thing down at all.
Might
it was in there fine. It might, but we might also be in there.
I mean, we wouldn't turn it on if you were in there.
Are they any closer while we were having this sons and daughters episode?
Take a quick peek down. They're still roughly where they were to the south.
Could you ping roughly on the map where we're
how far away?
Direction?
I would say I'll give you
just a general. I'm not going to assume it's right.
I'm gonna just center it. Yeah, somewhere here.
Mother's engines.
Oh, crap.
Is the Cronus' engines on?
Yeah, I think
they are.
So power is being routed to them, but you know from Mother's diagnostic that some sort of actual repair needs to be done externally as well.
I'm going to go to just Nikolai's flavor before where he puts his hand against the wall. I want to feel if there's any beats that are going against the hum of the engine. I lived my whole life fighting on ships. I want to know if there's anything. I would have done it if somebody's running up a shaft towards me, or I could hear somebody shouting in a room beside me.
You give me an observation check.
I get to do +6 to this because
great.
I've got gold teeth.
Wait, I just realized we're all idiots.
Why?
Mother, are your alarm systems still working?
Yeah, a little readout on the data pad says all alarm systems are currently functional.
Oh.
Play alarm only in the science center on the B floor.
In the science module.
The science module's gone. It's gone.
Mother would read back to you. I'm sorry. Science module has been jettisoned.
Okay, if not the science module, then we can do it in a different room down there. I just thought it was good because there's only one door that leads in and out.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a deck C for a second.
Yes.
C deck?
Yeah, I'll give you a deck C, which is down where the reactor was, and the catwalk that is above the vehicle bay and cargo bays, that kind of thing.
Cargo bay 1,
so
cargo bay 2.
We could do open to deck D. We could go like deck D and have them over there. It's a little bit far, but hopefully it will attract them there. And it'd be even better because if we close all of the doors that lead into it and all the vents, and if they're in there, just open the doors so they all get sucked into space. We don't have to worry about them.
If it works. But also anything that's in the vehicle bay that's not tied down might get jettisoned. So if there's anything valuable down there, that's the reason they want you to get this ship back.
I think the thing that they want to get this ship back for is the mutant mushroom people. If
Look,
I don't die out here,
that'd be my assumption.
We know that we have seen 2 of them that have survived space without suits.
Yeah, they walked on the roof.
They walk in and out. They know how to open the doors to go in and out. I don't know that that's gonna do anything.
Well, they might know how to work. They know they might be able to survive in space, but if they are in the vacuum, unless they have jet turbines inside of their bodies, they can't make their way or swim closer.
Unless they've had the
I don't
Unless
know.
they have
They
a
could be-
physical connection with the
They
ship
could be easily be
itself,
holding. Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
if you just want to make a sound further away from us so that they go the opposite direction and we can get this air scrubber stuff done, I would be happy with that.
Yeah. Regardless, that's what I was going to do. Like, regardless. But, like, in terms of the jettisoning thing, unless they have a way to propel themselves forward, you cannot change your velocity in a vacuum.
Right. So if you could tell Mother to like slam a door in deck wherever.
Yeah.
Or set it off an alarm on deck D at the other end.
Will I roll for the observation with a hand on the wall?
Yes, please.
I'm just thinking if I get like loads of crits like I did before, it's not going to happen. I could say close deck C, door 5. It's like the ship whisperer type thing.
Like,
Good girl.
Your man, what
Yeah, I got 1.
Nice.
You got a 1 success.
Yeah, 1 success.
Yeah. And you kind of close your eyes, put your hand to the wall of the ship, kind of feel for anything working against what like the natural vibrations of like the ship should be with its power restored.
Your carburetor
Don't notice
needs
anything. Don't notice anything working against it.
What? Not even that's working again. Like so. It's. I want to hear. He's trying to hear or feel for anything larger that's making noise. You know, anything disturbing the vibrations. You know, you can hear like a
nothing nearby anyway.
Okay.
They might not be close, but Oliver, your idea's pretty on the money. Make a noise down the ship. Ask Mother to be good mother and get us a 2-liter bottle of that Pepsi and some popcorn. And let the children make noise at the back of the ship.
Yep. All right, Mama. If you could do me a favor and put in the alarm system, or even better, if you have any pre-recorded voice modules, play it in Deck D, and only Deck D.
To the south.
Max volume as well.
Yeah. That
way, to the rear of the ship. That's what I mean.
Careless whisper at max volume.
And Mother confirms your command. And Junction 1 doesn't go all the way down to Deck D, but kind of distantly echoing through the ventilation and maintenance shafts, you can faintly hear the sound of this klaxon alarm on a lower deck going off. And you look down to your motion tracker.
Yes.
The 5 pings that you have previously kind of detected remain roughly where they are. The moving around is a bit more erratic now, but they don't seem to move very far from the initial area that you detected them in.
Right, hold the choke. I think we need to hold the choke points.
I'm gonna just calm to everybody.
Okay,
stay still. Stay quiet.
Ask Mother to lock all of the doors.
Yeah, I could do that remotely.
Russell, get out of the junction.
Listen, his Mother get any fail-safes inside
Wait,
for
we
any
can just
space
check this.
weevils?
Mother, have any of the cryopods opened since we connected to you?
Dun dun dun.
I don't know why we're assuming we have the cryopods.
I have woken the remaining members of the crew of the Cronus.
Yeah, I'm stupid. We could have just done this from the start. They're people. I thought so.
We don't know. We don't know that.
You have the stress level. Your tiny science brain wasn't flexing.
Okay, voice detects Mother. We are detecting a group of 5 movements, maybe in the area of the cryo area. Are those the 5 that were in cryopod 1?
She would say negative. She would note that there was a malfunction, or excuse me, she would say affirmative. Sorry, it would have been cryopod 1. Excuse me. Yeah, and she would say that there is a 90% probability that the motion you're tracking is the waking crew of the Cronus.
And
have they communicated with you at all since waking?
And then there'd be another readout.
Sorry, you can go ahead.
Oh, no worries. Sorry, what was that, Roberto?
I was going to say we established in a previous session that it's Mother 2000. It wasn't sophisticated enough to have wireless transmission. Before me, we had to go at a terminal.
No, but
So unless there's a terminal in the room, they couldn't have communicated with anybody.
is there a terminal in the cryo room?
Mother
I don't
would,
see it.
corroborate that. She would say direct communication with the crew is currently impossible as there is not a linked terminal in Cryopod 1.
Mother, was there any irregularities in their vitals when they woke up?
And she would there'd take a moment and she'd say analyzing, and then it would read out again. Crew appears dehydrated, fatigued, and in a weakened mental state after a lengthy stay in cryosleep. Otherwise, vitals seem normal.
All right. So first, clean the scrubbers. Second, get to them.
I don't think
Sound
we
like a
should.
plan?
If they are human, I don't think we should leave them out here on their own.
Well, they're right now. Right now, they're in the cryopods. The sound's playing from downstairs, and if we let them out, whatever that fungus stuff is might infect them.
They can, if they are moving, they can get out on their own.
I assume they're already out. Probably moving in the room.
Nikolai's staring at the floor at the minute, and he's getting a 2 + 2 =
In fact, moment. Listen, if I fought that thing for a moment or two and get infected, I'm pretty sure these frozen popsicle people are going to be a wee bit more fungal. My suggestion is quite simple. Kill them.
I'm going to turn around to Oliver.
And if I pass, you can use me as your specimen.
We'll have to see what state they're in first.
They
I
will
think we
be
need to
fucking
check-
dead.
I think we need to check on them now.
Yeah, so there's risk either way, and I'm not going to have these people.
If
executed.
execution is necessary to save your consciences, I'll do it.
I'm turning around on you.
Plastic boy,
I mean, it's not to me.
if they exhibit any threat to the crew, including Science Boy, we will be putting them down.
And then
Understood.
looking back to Oliver with
If they seem feral
absolutely...
in any way, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
but
turn around to Oliver at the same time saying,
With absolutely no quarrels.
Yeah, if they're showing signs of aggression and being feral, then by all means. But if it's disoriented and they're just angry or scared, pulling the trigger might be a little harsh.
We can discern.
Listen,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
say
disarm.
calm down. Here's a lollipop, and if they keep
they-
running, I'm going to shoot them.
If they start foaming at the mouth, you have complete permission.
If they look mutated or they charge or they don't look human anymore, I'm blasting immediately.
Fine
Mother,
with me.
All right.
No, I'm gonna calm the mother. Can I calm the mother here? Or
can somebody talk to
Yes,
mommy?
it's voice to text from.
Mother, can you please contact the crew members that have been recently raised from cryo? Will they respond, or are they giving you burps and gurgles and farts and giggles?
They
They
can't.
don't have a-
Unfortunately,
they don't
I cannot contact them because there is no terminal.
Let's go.
linked.
Come
Marching
on,
order.
let's go!
Marching order,
Adventure,
let's go.
risk,
We have to be
drama,
very
excitement.
careful. If there's any fungus nearby or you get any on you, don't come in the room.
Come on, Damon.
Logistically, should I not go into the room then? Because I cannot be infected.
It
You
would
go
have been
first.
good 2 episodes ago.
As I rub my eye to try and get rid of the spores out of it.
Damon, go
I
first.
send Damon and he can't even get killed.
Listen, he hasn't had a cold. He's made of plastic and he's got tinfoil for boxer shorts.
Exactly, he'd be the first man in every fucking
Which
door.
cryopod
Come on,
bay is it?
come on.
One.
Cryopod 1. As
Or-
you get to the
doors-
doorway in this hallway, you see immediately that it is damaged, as if something has tried to claw its way in here.
Into
Door's
one or two, or which
closed.
one? The
Into
central?
this door that
The
David's
junction
right
door.
in front of.
Something
Okay.
tried to claw in?
Yeah,
From the room we're in.
I think we already
From
saw
the room
that.
you're in.
Nice.
You did see that, yeah.
Is the door too damaged to open, or is it opening?
You
Okay.
hit the button, it opens, leading
Alright.
into a corridor with 3 doors to cryopods 1, 2, and 3.
Nikolai, cover my back, cover my 6, and then
Before we open the door, can we just shout through?
no.
No,
I'm gonna shout back to Green and Damon.
Watch the open corridor.
And Nikolai's gonna wait and watching Damon open whichever door he opens. Nikolai's over his shoulder with a rifle.
Yep. So Damon is going to slam the button, step back, and then come around, gun pointed, and like he's not like up as in like headshot level. It's like just at the ready.
Nikolai's gonna disco slide into the middle of the door. No, he's not.
I love it.
How wide? Okay, here's a question. How wide are these corridors? Are they like 10 feet wide?
You
People
could
can
you
pass
could walk
each
shoulder
other.
to shoulder in there,
Yeah,
but it
people
would be
can
like
pass
2
each
people
other.
wide. Yeah,
Yeah, one way or two way.
2-way.
I'm staying at the entrance. I'm not going in until everything's clear.
There's a reference square in the top left of the map, 2 by 2 meters. So it looks like the hallways are about 2 meters wide.
That's the size of a range cooker.
I didn't see that.
I also did not see that, so now we know. Very good. You get to the door to Cryopod 1, and it is kind of wedged open, like just a few inches, and you can tell by looking at it that it's been sealed from the inside. Damon, as you get close to the door, you hear like these whispered voices, and then it just kind of abruptly stops. And you're looking in, and someone's cut the lights in here. You can just kind of vaguely see the cryopod equipment bathed in this like dim glow.
I'm not human. When you say vaguely see, like Android, do I have any other? I don't think I do, but just saying,
No,
like,
you don't have any
like,
like special kind of heat vision or
infrared?
anything like
No,
that.
yeah, okay.
Carry on, Craig.
Have you seen this boy?
Hey, unseal the door. We're a rescue party. She's been dead in the water for 70 years.
There is you hear a bit of quiet whispering in response to that, and then eventually a man's voice calls out, who are you? Are you company?
Staff Sergeant Damon Connors. I'm a Colonial Marine.
Okay, Oliver, you need to speak up. You're in there.
Yeah.
You need to speak up and tell them you're waiting.
I said I was outside of the door. I wasn't going to go in until everything was clear. I was waiting for like a signal.
Yeah, you're on the map. You're right beside Damon outside the Cryo 1 door.
Yeah. And that's where you have to stay, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, all right. I'll say hi. Hello, hello. I cannot see you as I am around a corner, and I'm unsure if you're safe, and I'd like to keep it that way until I'm certain. I am a
We're not really sure if you're safe either.
Science guy. You can trust the science guy. Don't worry. I wear the lab.
Can I see your credentials?
I need to open the door.
Just
there a
show
window
it to
in the
me in
door?
the gap of the door.
All right. I assume I have like some marker of being a Marine as well, right?
Sure.
You've got a made in
But
Taiwan sticker on your
You have
bum.
you have a Wayland Utani card as well.
Yeah, I'll hold that up, and then like I have some sort of insignia that I'll kind of just like open the door.
But they're still
I'll just
probably under
I'll just
the
go over to
impression.
the door and in the crack just go.
But they're still under the impression that it was just Whaling Industries, not Whaling Utani.
They can ask.
Do we still have a job?
You see a hand come out and try and snatch your credentials.
I
Like,
I mean, do you want me to roll something, Craig, or like?
I mean, you have
You can
like
if you want.
superhuman speed.
Yeah, superhuman
And they
reflexes.
are fatigued and they woke
I
up.
think
from a
I think you
70-year
are. I think you're
grog.
probably just faster than this guy. Yeah, I don't think you need to roll anything necessarily for that. And he like holds his hand out, like palm up, and says, "Just let me look at them for a second. I'll give it right back."
Nope, don't do it.
Sorry, I can't hand over these security clearance. I don't know. You've given us no assurances.
And Nikolai's
Oh,
going to turn
you're
around.
not giving me any assurances right now either.
Nikolai's
Well-
going to turn around and say,
Listen, Diamond, I can always put a grenade through the hole if he doesn't give you the card
Okay,
back.
okay.
Actually, no. I want to do something real quick because I'm at the door. Can I use my menacing trait?
"Oh, that's a wee bit more
Oh.
spicy."
Ooh.
So
I like where
I
we're
can
going with
roll
this.
manipulation with strength plus manipulation instead of empathy. So I don't have anything in my manipulation score, but I also get a +2. So I'm going to be rolling 10d6 here.
Oh wow.
Prana.
Oh,
So,
what, will you see the amount of fields with that confidence speak? Look.
I can't fail, actually.
Keith, there's
straight
someone
up.
in your door.
I cannot succeed, but I can't panic.
There was a wife in your room. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Holy shit.
Mr. 5 success.
So, listen,
Hello, Mr. Please.
we're kind of here to rescue this ship. Our orders didn't really have much to do with the crew. So either open this door and let us help you, or we just leave you in here to starve on the way back.
And he responds, he said, "Look, I'm sorry, I just can't do that. If I don't know who you are, like I can't put these people in danger." And then he gets cut off by a woman's voice. It's, "For Christ's sake, just open the door already, Johns." And there's this severity to her, and whoever this Johns is immediately backs off. You hear a couple buttons, and then the door hisses and unseals and reveals 5 people in kind of different stages of like getting up out of the cryopods and wearing clothes. There's 2 women, one towards the back, more lithe with this shorter blonde hair, wearing a kind of out of date, more corporate outfit. The other is a little bit more stocky and like looks like an ex-Marine. Very, very intimidating. Very like, yeah, it looks like she could beat the shit out of most of you.
Hoo-ah.
With them are
She's not good person to speak loud.
Hot.
And then there are 3 men in that room with them as well. An older man wearing a sort of classic white lab coat with a scruffy beard and spectacles, and 2 younger men. One wearing a pretty recognizable medic's outfit, looking very scared, and he's got this kind of short hair and a mustache. And then someone dressed in what looks kind of like pilot's regalia. The final man, he'd actually be right on the other side of the door. I'm going to switch them around. And you come face to face with him. They all look dazed and like they're having a hard time even just like kind of keeping their legs about them. And as soon as the doors open, the man in front of you just kind of raises these empty hands and like puts them up into the air and says, "We're not armed. Well, please just don't hurt us.
We're not here to hurt you, okay?"
I'm doing a private message to Degreen.
Yeah.
Captain, they're a little bit frigid. But maybe you could tell them to fall in line. And we'll see how they perform.
Okay.
If they fall in line, at least we can rely on their capabilities. Anybody that doesn't fall in line, we won't arm them. I'm just looking at pawns right here.
All right, so I'm going to message everybody and say, all right, I think maybe it's time for me to come help diffuse the situation and talk.
Right.
Definitely."
And so Tigraine will move forward and ask Damon to move back.
Yeah, Dan will be like, "My captain's going to come in and speak to you."
Nikolai's
Nod
shadow.
and what?
Yeah, Nikolai's shadow Degreen, but like not menacing. I'll just come in and sit on a bench to the side or something.
Right. So I've put my shotgun's just kind of hanging down. My hands are up. And I'll go and say, "Hello. I know that you must be a little disoriented. We are not sure exactly what your crew has gone through, but just to let you know, you have been in cryo or for maybe 70 years. We are with Wayland Yutani. The Wayland Corporation has in that time has merged with Yutani, and we happened upon your vessel and have been given instructions to try to rescue you and the vehicle. There are hostile xenomorphic creatures around the ship. That's why we're armed to the teeth. We need to make sure that you are not infected. Now, were any of you showing signs before going into sleep?"
And you can see around the room the more sort of corporate looking woman, the blonde at the back. She's, kind of sat back, arms crossed, kind of keeping quiet for the moment, but obviously paying very close attention to what you're saying. The 2 younger men in here look just overwhelmed by all this information. They've just woken up from a 73-year sleep, and it's a miracle that they're even this capable of communication. The older gentleman with the glasses, wearing that kind of classic doctor's outfit, steps forward and kind of rubs his head. No, we're not infected. We made inoculation. We made an inoculation, a shot to counteract the infection. We're. And he kind of rubs his temple again. He said, "We're okay."
Were there any of you in any of the other 2 cryopods that were also inoculated?
Most of them. I mean, we didn't force anyone, but most people took it. Yeah.
As far as we know, you're the only 5. Your mother computer has told us that the 5 of you in this cryopod are the only living survivors of the crew that she told us, or that the mother told us about.
And younger man in the back. Oh my God.
I have 4 hydration doses. Who is in the most dire need of it post cryo? I only have 4 and there are 5 of you.
More sort of doctorly looking one. Well, I mean, we all pretty desperately need it. But
I'm going to give it. I'm going to start handing them out to everybody except corporate lady at first, right?
Don't worry,
Corporate
don't
lady.
worry. I have booze.
Corporate lady will remember that.
I'm going to vox to Green.
And I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'm going to then ask if there are any of these hydration packets in any of our first aid kits that Oliver has.
Yes, there would be a dose in each of the med kits.
Nice.
All right, we need one more of those. These, if you could hand one over, please.
One in here.
Yeah, sure. I have 5 of them.
While this is happening, I'm going to vox to Green.
It would be more funny to throw the 4 on the floor and see if they could fight for it. But who am I to speak?
We're not 5'3".
Don't laugh out loud. They can see you smile. Calm down.
Craig, is there any terminal in this examination room?
I'm terminal.
Wait, you went through cryo 3 already?
Yep.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be. There would be an intercom and a med kit stashed in the examination room. Probably a surgical table, some basic medical supplies.
Okay.
At the mention of the inoculation, I am very keen to hear more.
Yeah, I want to know if it's those tubes that we saw in the med bay.
The cream of mushroom spooge.
The blonde at the
black
back
stuff
speaks up and says, the tubes. What? You were down in the med base. They're still intact.
There were 5, maybe 1 missing.
One
Maybe a
was black,
space
I
for
think.
there was the dark blackish stuff in tubes. I don't know what that. We don't know. We thought that was something foreign, and we left it alone.
Did we not take it with us?
Shelf.
Yeah, it was on the back of the shelf.
Yeah, we put it in the back of the shelf.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
What is
she looks
that?
over to she looks over to the other woman in here. Says, "Reed, you're with me. We're going down to the med base."
No.
Wait.
I'm
Start to
stabbing
make their way out.
Wait.
Oh no! I am stabbing in front of the door, and I'm telling them,
Is it an inoculation or is it an infectious material? You can tell me the truth now, or your cadaver will float through space for all time.
They are materials rather important to my research. However, the inoculation is down in the med base as well. If you would like, you're welcome to follow me. But as it stands, you have no authority over me, so you will get out of my way, you brute.
oh, I'm just stepping forward, like standing there going, stepping forward.
My voice has got no authority over a wall.
So, funny thing here is I actually have complete authority.
And he's my best friend in all of history.
Exactly. Me and him, we go back, way back. Like what? A couple days?
Listen, do you remember that time we were playing football in the cargo bay and then Stephen fell down and broke his leg? I said, look at me, I'm Stephen with broken leg. Ah.
Exactly, kind of wild. So that classic Steven.
And then you farted in
Anyway.
the bath. I had to get out. It was a funny story.
Yeah. But
Captain, maybe be
regardless,
wise to remind him that there's at least 3 of these creatures running around on the lower deck.
yes.
Might get them in line.
So, yeah. So I'm in charge, and you're not going to be going over to the med bay because 1, your science bullshit can wait. It's coming from another scientist. And 2, we don't need the inoculation immediately if no one's infected. So chill out.
Excuse me, Oliver, but your best friend is infected right here. I haven't been quiet about that. I've got mushroom eyes, so.
Yeah. They don't need to know that. They don't need to know that.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
And the blonde woman would kind of just take a step towards you, Nikolai, kind of taking this step in front of her all in stride. And even though she's, rather smaller and a little bit more lithe than you are, she looks up at you, just defiance in the eyes. She says, "You haven't got long. You need it more than anyone."
Yes,
So are we
but-
going, or are we going to sit around here and talk about our feelings?
Well, to be fair, when I was younger, my mother didn't give me
Ouroboros.
much attention, and Daddy he was always working, and there was the color blue has an affinity for me. I don't like it, but I mean, if you have a teddy bear, I'd like to punch it. But if you can get me the inoculation, I don't have to shoot anybody, apart from Xenos.
At this moment, you are being defiant and threatening, and I will take out, pull out of my pocket the prepared zip ties, and
With the stuff.
and ask Nikolai and ask the zip ties and ask you to. We're not taking you anywhere unless your hands are bound.
I have
The other woman
absolutely.
kind of steps between her and you and says, "You're going to have to go through me first."
This is the Marine girl.
I pull out my pistol. Try me.
Nikolai just rolls his shoulders and sucks his teeth and says, "Listen, you survived 70 odd years in cryo. You don't want your death to be just after you've woken up." And like pressing in on her, not threatening, but kind of like a just fucking stop.
Yeah. I have.
Can you give me a manipulation roll?
Oh no!
Me or him?
I was going to go for strength.
Well,
I'll take one from everyone.
okay, because we definitely have 3 of us in there.
With that, could
Craig,
I also
Craig.
chuck on my other one, my previous menacing
Craig.
thing?
Just because of manipulation, can I manipulate it that I was flexing the shoulders and reaching in my neck to roll strength?
I have 2.
There's a specific trait for that though, isn't there? That's what medicine is.
I know. I'll roll.
Yeah,
I'll roll.
that might
That's
be a
what my
talent.
menacing.
Manipulation
Yeah.
is just a 0 and strength is a 5. So thanks,
Yeah, I'll do
Carrie.
my menacing.
Okay.
So submit on a 0.
I spent 5 skill points on that game, so don't try to rob me.
And I just had to roll a 2. Yeah.
Did mine roll?
Oh, I'm gonna use an
No,
inspiration,
did.
Greg.
Yeah.
Yours did. Yours.
Yeah,
Oh no.
You got to
Charles
push it
rolled-
first.
I can't push because I'm.
Oh, you can't push it,
yep.
so you have to use it.
My dirty clanker.
I got 2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the Rock looking at a Chihuahua, if that makes sense.
We are
And-
a wall of metal.
This is when the unstoppable force meets paper.
But as
Movable
they
object.
stand their ground and you can see them kind of weighing their options, it's very perceptive, Nikolai. They know that they can't fight you off. They're relying on just force of will to get by, and they do stand down.
The
Reed looks
Marine
over
girl.
to the blonde and says, "Maybe we need to pick our battles. This isn't the hill we need to die on. We need to get to safety."
Nikolai's
Thank
gonna
you very
see the
much.
Marine girl do that, and like push her left shoulder and take the pistol that he picked up before. And say,
Well done. I like your tactical resolve.
and hand her the pistol with 2 mags.
And she shoots you. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, seriously? Immediate betrayal.
But as a hand of the pistol, I'm just gonna say
she found her opportunity and took it.
I'm giving her the pistol with 2 magazines, none in the chamber. So when she clicks, I will unload on her and her grandchildren. The
I'll say there are hostiles all over the ship. Tigraine and Oliver. Tigraine is in command. Oliver has tactical something. And the rest of us are the weapons and tools. If you have any directives or any intelligence aboard this ship, tell Russell. Russell will get doors open, toilets unplugged, microwaves going ping instead of pong. Right now is the time to give us any information you have. I have been infected, so I want an inoculation. It would be pretty please on my behalf. And we need to get this ship cleansed and moving back towards the dock.
I might add, the armory's clearly been raided since you were here. If you guys have any weaponry stashed somewhere, we need to know.
Anybody that is maybe still alive. It's only been 73 years, so there could be an 85-year-old with a machine gun. We don't know.
The man who was standing on the opposite side of the door when you first approached kind of opens up a jacket, revealing that he has had a pistol on him the whole time. And then the corporate woman says, well, yes, I have a small stash of personal effects in my corporate suite. Amongst them is a firearm, but that's down a deck.
Speaking of fire, you don't have any flamethrowers for anti-contamination on board anywhere?
Maybe down on C or D deck.
All right. They don't like fire.
Tins of X.
No, we got some Molotovs, but, they kind of spread, so something we're more controlled.
Nikolai's going to sling the rifle on his back and do that. The sergeants walk up and down. Listen. Sure. I'm hoping you will make it. If you don't, I'll probably take your shoelaces. But I'm planning to get all of you back home alive. We're only 6 months away from Earth. There's enough rations on the
younger
ship.
Man with the mustache kind of speaks up. What do you mean alive?
2 months.
Are we in danger?
You're in imminent danger. 1, if you interrupt me again, and 2, if the Xenos get you.
Xeno? What?
There are mushroom people running about. They already took my arm off. Look, it left a jigsaw mark on my arm. And some son of a bitch has stolen my eggs. That is priority number 2. Priority number 1 is getting this ship back running to get home.
Yeah, you have awoken into a very fraught situation. The only reason that you've woken up is because we risked life and limb literally in order to get in order to get the engines up and going, power going, so we could get the doors open, all kinds of things. There are so many things that still need to be done, and in the meantime we are killing their members of your crew that have turned into God knows what, and they are tough as shit.
Yes.
They in one move ripped his arm off.
That was no mean feat, by the way.
Whatever you were examining, which one of you was doing the examinations of the thing in the med pod?
The guy in the pilot's uniform indicates kind of the older gentleman with the glasses and the younger man with the mustache. Well, that would be Cooper and Flynn.
Or is it those two were there, or somebody else?
Hold on, was that the names of the guys up front?
These two.
Okay.
Nikolai,
so
that does ring a bell.
Yeah. Was that what were the names of the 2 fried guys? Remember, there's one with no head, and then the other body. All my notes, and this is why people write your notes that make sense, because this is nothing.
I think the one with no head had Flynn on his thing.
Yeah, there was somebody called Flynn.
Flynn, and then the first initial was M.
Flynn lost his head, literally.
And then M lost the rest of the letters to his name.
There was L Flynn.
Or L Flynn, excuse me.
Yeah.
We found.
You're dealing with M Flynn.
What? We found L Flynn, who was partially changed and possibly took his own life with this shotgun.
And you just see like the blood drain from that younger man's face, so he kind of like has to sit down just to like support himself on one of the cryos.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. There's another random arm. There were 2 that attacked us.
There was a random arm. That's right.
True, I picked it up.
There were
hand I cut off as well.
Everybody you
There were
know
2.
is dead.
Hello.
There's also an arm.
You're in danger.
Don't fucking
There were
move or I'll
2.
shoot you.
There were 2 who were changed who attacked us. 1 on our own ship, 1 on the surface of your ship, and then 2 that attacked us down in the engine area.
I might
So
add, one of them did not even look like it used to be human, so I don't know what the fuck that was.
right, we don't know how many more of your how many of your people were there that left the planet with you, because that's the number we're working with on potential changed beings.
Potential targets.
The man in the
Right.
pilot's uniform answers again. He's, well, I mean, when we went out on the mission, we had 28. I remember we had to leave or
Yes.
something. There was an emergency takeoff, protocols to head straight to cryos. I don't know how many might have made it back on board.
Can I ask your mission? Was it to find anything about this thing, or was this just something that somebody tried to, lick a plant or something and come back on board and sneaks?
Hey, DA Dungeon, thank you for rating with
Hey,
7
guys.
viewers.
Hello.
We really appreciate it. You're joining the crew of the Montero deep within the derelict science vessel, the Cronus. They've just discovered the last remaining living members of the Cronus's crew after it went missing 73 years ago, still held in cryo. And they're just kind of getting their bearings and downloading a lot of information from the party at the moment.
But yes.
And the blonde woman would kind of step forward again, Nikolai, and say, the details of our mission are classified.
They can be
share
classified,
them
but
with
I
you.
want to know if this was an accident or something that it was, or
We
they-
were on a scientific research mission.
Okay, and who ordered the planet-wide evacuation and cryogenic sleep? Was it Mother or you?
I don't remember.
I would assume it was Mother then. And if you remember, you will tell us all the parameters, or your
Yes,
life
of
is
course.
forfeit. Because Oliver over there is in charge. When it comes to any of these secrets, Tigraine is in charge of tactical operations, and I'm in charge of who lives or dies.
Me too.
And Plastic Boy, sorry. But we need to know. It's pertinent to this. Was this something that you were set out here to gather, or was it something that happened when you cracked a rock, or pissed on a tree, or decided to eat a weird chicken from Mars or something?
Did you
need
encounter
to know.
Did you encounter extraterrestrials wherever the fuck you went? Is essentially what we're asking.
Did you eat chewing gum off the bench?
There's a few looks back and forth as most are unable to kind of come up with any sort of satisfactory answer. Reed, however, does step forward and she say, I was posted on guard outside the ship when the emergency takeoff was enacted. I don't know about any extraterrestrials, but I do know that the crew that didn't make it, they were running back and they were being chased by something. But I don't know anything about any being on board.
Well, they're on board.
They're on
Okay,
board.
then who all knew about a crew member who changed, who went mad, got dangerous, was put in the cryopod, and then was vivisected? Who all knows about that? Because how many more of those are there? Because something else was in the other, not cryopod, the med pod. Something else was in the other med pod, and it broke out.
As Tigraine says
So
up.
you have to have been awake and not gone directly into cryo
Yeah.
if you
yeah,
did any
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
So you know
Yep.
more than you are telling us, and it is our lives on the line. And if you don't tell us right now, and Oliver here is a company man, his directives have happened since you were in cryo, so his trump yours regardless.
I'm gonna wheel on my heel and stare right at the guy with the beard and the lab coat and say, "Here, monocle boy, I don't see you pushing money around the Monopoly board. Answer the captain." Assuming that he was the one working on the
Vivisection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing the uniform.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, he steps forward and says, "Yes, I was in charge of designing the inoculation. People, I remember bits. People were sick pretty quickly after we got to the planetoid.
Wait a minute.
We were there for a couple months, you see.
Okay.
So we had cases of people getting sick, and when I couldn't treat them, they would change, and it sounds like you've run into what happens then.
So you're telling me there were some subjects that would take the inoculation and not succumb to its treatments?
100% success rate.
Oh, there's 100% success rate of the inoculation.
Yes.
Oliver, we can have that sleepover.
Let's go.
But listen, as the captain quite astutely put, and maybe not put into words, and you said you were here for months. From the date that you landed, can you remember how long it took until you first saw your first contraction of this weird shit?
Sorry, I don't remember.
How long does it take? How long does it take if he breathed any?
It's different every time. It's not consistent.
Okay, well, mine came from a combat wound from a severed limb.
With a propensity for aggression and violence seem to turn quicker.
Well, I'm mellow. Look at me. My favorite color is pink.
Nicola,
I'm
we
like
need to get you that
lavender.
inoculation right now.
That sounds like a good idea. But listen,
Yeah.
I want some chamomile tea. I need Enya on the radio. Mother, can we do that?
All right. So what floor was the med lab in?
C, I think.
We need to go down 2 because we're on A. Can we go to A?
Yeah, you would need to go down.
Go to
I believe
A2.
it's Deck B. Let me double check.
Right.
Okay, no, it's Deck
I
C.
don't think we should be taking everybody with us at once. Doc and one of the combatants should come with us.
Listen, what we're doing is keeping this company together. Hey, excuse me, I forgot your name. Combat Lady Marine Face. What's your name?
Reed.
Reed. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Tell Damon and I.
Sharpshooter, survivalist.
Long range.
Some basic medical aid. Yeah, long range.
Right.
I'm going to do a feint, like not hit her, but a wee like cheeky slap to the face to see if she can catch my hand or not.
Yeah, she. Well, let's see if she can.
Okay.
Why don't you give me an agility?
Nicola just ends up smacking her across the face. now.
Knocking her through the side of the Kadoosh.
Non-lethal.
Like you know that thing where like a sensei goes, "What a front punch, uppercut kick or something." What I roll?
You
3 successes.
So roll your stress response first.
Oh, okay. When I hit her, by the way, I stop my hand at her cheek. You know, like.
Sure.
I don't know. With that panic, that might be why you're panicking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Stress
like no,
response.
you realize you're putting too much force into that slap.
We're waiting for the
You're
stress
like,
response.
and then she
We're waiting
shoots
for the
you.
stress
You're
response. A
putting her to
-1, Craig.
Minus 1.
Oh,
Keeping-
nuggets.
keeping your cool.
Noodle super. Yes, I'm flying.
Yeah. You are much faster than her, but due to her condition, that's maybe a little unsurprising.
Okay.
Yep.
I would say you're going to take the 6th position, and I'm gonna give her one of the grenades out of my vest, and just say anything that runs behind us. If you think it's going to overwhelm, click the blue button, throw it.
Yeah,
Have you seen one of
before.
these before?
Yes, I've seen these before.
Okay, standard issue grenade, launchable, throwable, clickable.
Fragmentation or incendiary?
Oh, these are fragmentation, unfortunately. In this
that's a
instance, I
shame.
would love incendiary. That's why we put magnesium into the shotgun shells.
Oh, that's smart.
Of course it is. I exercised my tiny marine brain. And stare at Oliver. You take up the 6, but don't be alone. Oliver, you pair up with her, because I haven't seen you shoot, and to be fair, you're more brains than brawn.
I can't argue with that.
Yes, myself and the captain, and Russell will take up the mid formation. Everybody else get behind Damon. You're on point. And I'll give him my tracker.
Okay. And they kind of file their way out. I'm just going to move them here for now. Kind of
There's a lot of people you have to move.
moving. The older guy is still like rubbing his temples. You can tell he's got like some sort of serious migraine going on.
What age is
The
he?
rest of them don't look much better. He's like late 60s. He's not old, but you know.
Okay, I'm going to try and
mean-
stimulate his brain and say, you must have seen some shit being on a Star Cruiser being your age.
Yeah. I mean, I've been assigned to the Cronus for almost 10 years, or I guess 80. You said 73 years. So I guess I've been assigned here for 83 years now.
There's a long time.
And what's your name? What's your name?
My name's Cooper.
Cooper. Cooper, I'm Tigraine. I am the pilot captain of the Montero, and this is my crew.
Captain, I think you're now an admiral because you have got 2 ships to command.
Very nice.
Well,
And
we
I'm a
will
former,
once the ship
by
is
the way,
done.
I'm a former Marine as well. I say to
Wonderful.
our Marine, and I say to our Marine, I say, and what's your name? Let's just get all names out here.
Yeah, so the man who was initially at the door introduces himself first. He says, well, my name's Johns. I'm second in command here on the ship. And he points to Reed. You've met Reed. That's Cooper.
Reed is the female Marine?
Yes. He points to the older gentleman and says, that's Cooper, as he just said. And then he points to the blonde woman. She says, that's Clayton. She's our company agent. And then behind her is Matthew Flynn, our one of our medics.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
It might just be that the fact that my brain has been fueled by alcohol for the past 2 hours. But Matthew Flynn? No, sorry. Yeah, Matthew Flynn?
That was his brother.
Oh, okay. I was about to start shooting this doppelganger.
Yeah.
That's why he kind of collapsed back.
Oh,
Because
you
we
Yeah,
just
fell
told him
asleep.
that
the
when-
Okay, okay.
Flynn you found was L, whatever
Okay,
the first name was.
well then for narrative, I'll turn around and say,
Wait a minute, Emma Flynn. You shot yourself in the head not 3 episodes ago.
I think
And
then go,
Tigraine
"Oh,
wait a
already
minute,
told
Johns
Dean,
is
I
like
think
the
Tigraine
pilot
already
guy.
told him about his
Yeah,
brother.
I already
Johns
said
would be
it.
like the pilot and like second in command.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Mhm.
if there's no captain aboard right
Yeah,
now,
obviously
I guess that
second in
makes him
command, yeah.
first in command.
Right.
yeah. But but the captain of a ship still trumps the second on another ship. So
Yes, absolutely.
Tigraine, I would like to be at the ceremony when you get your pips to be an admiral.
We can talk about that later. All right. We have our
You-
marching orders. We want to move quietly.
Fall in.
We are going to the med labs area on B floor. Is it C floor? B floor.
I believe it's B.
B.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, because we were on C
Yeah, it
and
is.
we had to go up to B.
Yeah.
So can we go down junction A2?
Definitely. Yeah, it would be a quick walk through Junction 82 out into the science sector, and the med labs are right there.
before everybody moves, I'm gonna quietly
Beep, beep,
comms.
beep. Everybody
I'm gonna-
stop moving.
I'm gonna comms to Damon and to Green. And do the civvies? I'm gonna call them civvies. Do they have comms or are they all?
They don't have
Mercado?
helmets.
Is
Yeah,
nothing on?
they're basically in plain clothes.
Okay.
And they're just breathing the air.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm gonna vox to them.
Listen, any civvy beside you, ask him to stomp the floor.
Why?
Stomp the floor, see if any blips come towards ours blips.
Do we want to do that? You want us to attract attention now?
It would be
Listen,
better to know where they are. We outnumber them now.
knowledge is power, and it worked before, and it'll work again.
Not gonna do the air scrubbers.
Oh, we need to get them. We need to get Nikolai inoculated first. It's more important to make sure we have our crew at full strength so we can do the air scrubbers. Because if we lose him, that's me and the captain are the two main combatants. Then
Yeah, I'm gonna buy my
Agent Clayton would speak up and say, "Well, there's 10 of us all told. Surely we can do both things at once."
Listen,
I don't really like the idea of splitting up.
listen, I'm pretty sure, little Miss Pinstripe, that I could fight you and 30 of your friends. And one of these things ripped my arm off, and it took my compatriots to put it down. No offense, but you can have all the capacity of degrees and clearance you want. But when it comes to grit and blood, you are all lacking. Apart from you, Reed. I like you, Reed.
She kind of chuckles.
Oh, and Jones and Reed.
Jones.
Jones and Reed.
Listen, we've killed 4 of these things now. We know what we're doing.
Is it 5?
They were
And yeah,
five?
yeah. And I'm flexing his shoulders. And one went down under my
Incinerated
fire.
by med bay.
Oh yeah, the one with the pod. Yeah,
So
yeah. So
listen.
we've taken a few of these things out. We know what we're doing.
Yes. So
No.
let's...
We'd like to know roughly where they are. We have motion trackers. Try to be mostly quiet, but if we can make a little bit of noise, it might reveal where they're hiding.
Yes, because we have
Well, we can expect
ascertained...
them.
We have ascertained that they go by heat or sound.
Watch the vents. Do not, when you're passing a vent, do not take your eyes off it. Keep an eye on the roof vents. They've dropped out before.
We know
And if
there's one in the vents that ran to
young
the
Mr.
north.
Flynn looks
Yeah.
terrified with this new information.
Oh, Flynn does. Man,
Listen, kid. This is your chance to avenge your brother.
I'm
You
gonna
got
walk.
this.
I'm gonna walk over and put my hand on his shoulder and say,
Listen, if you find yourself in the dark, try not to sneeze or burp or fart.
I have
Why?
Because they're
I've-
attracted to sound, probably smell.
What's that
I have,
again?
I have an odd question. Who amongst your crew likes to do origami? And I hold up one of the little things that we found.
"I have been quiet all." Keith, do
does
you remember
this?
this?
Quiet team.
No, but I mean quiet about the origami because we kept finding them on weird steel things.
They kind of look back and forth to each other, looking for someone who has an answer, and no one seems to know anything about it.
Oh, Jesus. Dave, you know what I mean. I'm not talking about the origami, okay?
As we
How many inoculants
move
do you
out of
have?
here and towards
What-
the med bays.
Wait, Oliver,
sorry, go
what's your
ahead.
question?
How many inoculants do you have?
Inoculations or people who have been inoculated? What are you asking?
The
All
the,
of
the,
them
the
are-
medicine.
The amount of doses
Inoculations,
left. Yeah.
doses? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
Cooper would
doses?
answer and says, maybe a half dozen.
Okay. Okay. All right, we can do that first then.
Okay.
All right. Let's
And
go.
as we make our way,
Are we
back to the
gonna
junction-
going to move quietly, and then Damon's gonna stomp on the floor, and they're gonna do the motion detector?
Yeah, just see if there's anything nearby. So as we kind of get to an
Because
area
we know
that-
there's one that went to the north. We haven't heard from it since.
yeah,
Mhm.
Is
So-
banging a drum a great idea to attract
yes,
attention?
it's not to attract attention. It's so that they react and we can see them where they are because they could be lying
Oh,
away.
Yeah, if they come
You
to
do
where we
still
make
have the
noise
alarm
now.
going off in the vehicle bay as well.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, then
So
yeah.
vehicle bay, we hear something in the vehicle.
I had
Are we
forgot
back?
Well,
about
you
that.
hear
sound
the
of it.
alarm still going off.
I had forgot about that, so there's no need to
All
obviously do. Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes no sense to do it then.
All
So
right,
if we're,
just do. Go ahead.
Sorry, if we're making our way over to the med bays, and we're doing so quietly, could I have everyone give me an agility check, please?
Are we
Or
doing
sorry,
it quietly
mobility.
or are we stomping around?
not
attracting
stomping.
attention? We're not
I
stomping.
think I think
No,
we
it
decided
changed.
to go
Okay.
quietly because we already set off a noise elsewhere. So we're doing agility. What are we doing?
Agility.
Agility, please.
Just straight agility? Okay.
Yep.
Do I have a fucking disadvantage for agility or something?
I think you have -2.
Agility. Oh, I got 4 in this.
Did you say there was a -2, Craig, for me?
Bam.
I believe, yes,
Oh.
from your stress response.
Or is
But
tunnel
that should be
vision, that's
calculated
widths
automatically.
-2.
Oh,
Aha.
excuse me.
Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was checking.
I'm gonna push mine.
Do I need to
Oh.
push my roll?
2 panics! Yay!
I'm going to push
You
my
can
roll.
push your roll if you'd like to.
2 successes on a push.
I can't push my... Oh, no, that was... Wait, where am I? Yes. 1 success and 2 panics.
Okay, I got 2
All right.
successes on the push.
Panic in the spaceship.
And no.
All right. So begin making your way quietly, slowly towards the junction, back down to the next deck. And it's where our camera kind of pulls out for this session as we kind of call things to an end. We're going to award some experience quick with the last few minutes here. So I'm just going to go through our list here. For those of you watching in the Alien RPG, at the end of each session, you reward a point of experience for every one of the following questions that a player can answer yes to. It's a possible total of, like, I believe 8. But regardless, so did you participate in the game session? You're all here, so you all get 1 XP for being here. Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda? If you think yes, then you can give yourself a second.
I was first on the shaft. I sacrificed.
Oh, yeah.
Did you risk your life for your buddy PC? If you risk your life for your buddy, you gain another point of experience.
I don't think I did.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if you, Nikolai, pushed yourself in front of...
I know, but that's it's not like he's doing it because, oh my god, I'm going to save you because I love your slippers. He's the point marine.
So, okay, so it's...
You didn't do it for romantic
like
ideals,
you pushed
but
yourself,
you still risked
like...
your life to save me.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I'll
what
take
I'm
an
gonna
experience
say.
point.
Get
for so.
points.
Take your freaking points.
If you feel like you challenged or stood up to your rival PC, I know at least one of us did, you can give
I
yourself
didn't.
another point of
I
experience.
did not.
I embraced Oliver, and I'm going to give him a bromance.
And
So
for
I didn't
me,
get a point.
for me, it's the company. So when I
Yeah.
stepped up in front of that other lady, that's the
Yeah,
company.
I'd say
You
that
do?
counts.
Nice.
Yeah.
You were like,
okay.
listen, I'm going to grab you by your weave.
If you made
Gonna
a
snatch.
panic roll, which I think only Russell did make a panic roll this session, so Russell, you
Yeah.
can give yourself another XP.
Oh no, I got a panic
Um,
roll as well.
Yeah.
But I had to
somebody
suck my
else
teeth
did.
to get rid of it.
Oh yes, Nikolai did as well. Yes. Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means? Everyone can give yourself another juicy experience point.
I get 5 of them.
Did you make a significant discovery revelation? I would say that's a yes across the board as well. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? I think that is up for us all to decide, but I think everything you guys do is extraordinary as your mother.
Thanks, mommy.
Thanks, Mom.
And last
I'll
but
take
not least, did you earn any money? No, you earned
No.
no money, so we get no
6 points for
XP
me.
for that one.
Oh, I have enough to up my close combat now. Yay.
Oh, I've got,
but
I
yeah,
have got
you guys
8.
can. Nice. Yeah, you guys can spend that between now and next session. And that's going to be all for us. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. Thank you to my wonderful cast of players. Thank you to the wonderful techno mistress behind the scenes, Kate. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the audio I've been using during this session. The maps of the Cronus are straight out of the Chariot of the Gods module, and you can find them. Free League has them online on their website for free download if you want to get them there. And yeah, we will see you all in 2 weeks' time. Be sure to tune in for next Tuesday with Arcane Adventures in Andromedas with the wonderful GM Carrig and Roberto and Kate behind the scenes.
And Craig, don't forget, if they want to catch up on the rest of them, all the rest of the episodes are on YouTube or on Twitch, I think.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
they are. Yeah.
Yeah, probably a bit easier to find them on YouTube as they're all in the playlist sorted,
Yeah.
and then also
Yeah.
everything else.
You'll find out.
Yeah, you can Twitch. You can go back to the VODs as well if you don't want to swap platforms, or if you watch part of a stream. I think it actually remembers where you left the stream on
That's
the VODs
true,
on
yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah,
So,
You'll
it
remember
usually
why
does.
we don't trust Oliver, and then we do now trust Oliver a little bit. You'll find out the mystery of the eggs. You'll know
Oh,
how I
the
lost
eggs
my
are
arm.
very
You'll know with the
important.
jigsaw. You'll know what happened to Russell. Where did Russell go? It's kind of strange.
you'll get to see Damon go Terminator.
You'll know, yeah, Damon letting himself loose and going, that's not a door, that's a piece of paper. Wapa. You'll learn about Tigrian's link with a Nikolai and how he remembers her and how she remembers him. And you'll remember how we all nearly died near a toilet.
All right, and that I think
Oh,
that's going to be
Craig,
all.
I think you should do some shouting out yourself because you guys are on tour at the moment.
Oh yes,
Should
we
let them know where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let me just pull up the.
Are you coming
the
to
tour
Ireland,
list
by
here
the
real
way?
quick.
No, on this
I'm
one.
still undecided. I will
Try.
for sure.
If you
I'm
booking
gonna
3 days
try.
off work and I'm going down and you're just going to meet somebody who says I'm at Disney's drunk in a toilet.
We want backstage passes, Craig.
I could probably make that happen. But yeah, we actually, so for those of you who might not have heard earlier, I play in a band called My Son the Hurricane. We're a 13-piece brass funk beast, very like upbeat party music, super, super fun. It's all about the live show for us. And we are in our tour season right now. We've just gotten off a couple weeks out on the west coast of Canada and kind of following the Trans-Canada Highway all the way back east to our home of Ontario. And we are going to be out and about in Ontario a little bit in May and June, and then we're going to be hitting the festival circuit all across Canada in July, and then some other stuff later on in the year that we're working on but isn't kind of set in stone yet. So yeah, if you want to check us out, we're wherever you can get your stream music. We're on most platforms, even the big evil one. Don't hurt me, Spotify. It's okay.
Listening.
You can find us there, and you can find our tour dates online. And yeah, it'd be really, really appreciated if you did. Yeah, that's all for us this evening. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys on Tuesday, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.